on anyway. I said since it's on anyway.
Oh yeah.
Get that open.
I love that.
Just the crack. The crack.
Yeah.
Cheers, brother. Yeah. Yeah.
Check it out.
Wow. All right, what's up, everybody? It's Austin. We're back at you with another episode of the Book of Austin, Life of Detours podcast. I have my buddy over here, Mr. Chandler Stevens, which apparently isn't even your real name.
No,
dude.
It's my middle name, actually.
Yeah. Austin's my middle name.
Well, okay.
My second middle name, actually.
Yeah. 2 middle names.
Yeah, dude.
See, that makes it even better.
We're fancy out here, bro.
At the very least, I didn't get one of those like at least I don't have 3 first names. You know, like some people are like John, like John Thomas,
John Jacob Stevens. Like,
yeah. I'm like, dude, you got 2 first names, now you have 3. Like if your last names, dude, people with like their last name's Joe or something. I'm like,
yeah, what the fuck, bro?
It doesn't work.
It happens nowadays, dude. I don't know. People are changing.
Well, it's like there's like billions upon billions of different last names now. There used to be like 7 of them probably.
For real, but there was also like like a quarter of as many people, so you didn't have as many to go around. You know,
they
didn't know as many
handing them out.
Stevens.
They're like, you get a last name. Okay, you take this one.
Yeah, sorry, we're out of Stevens. You get Washington. Let's go.
Yeah, Washington. There you go.
Oh man, so dude, Chandler, that's a dope name though. Do you know like if you're named after anybody or anything?
So the most often thing that I get, and I just went to New York, which I got to see the building which Friends gets. It's like the outside building. So obviously they filmed it in a studio, but the apartment building that it's based off of, like I went and saw it. And the one question I get when because like I've served and stuff my whole life basically.
Yeah, for sure.
And as soon as you walk up and you're like, my name's Chandler, they're like, oh, like from Friends.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I mean, yes, but
and
no.
I'm usually what I would do to people is I'd be like, "What's that? Like, what's that show?"
Yeah.
Like obviously I know what Friends is, but
right, everybody.
I've never heard that before in my entire life. So that's usually what I get. But my mom just thought it sounded right.
Yeah, that's a dope name, dude. I think you might be the only Chandler that I know.
I just met one the other night.
Oh shit, was he cool?
It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a little. I mean, we had just met at the bar. Some girl that knew me and him was like, "No way, there's 2 Chandlers," and I was like,
my God.
Nice,
dude.
My name.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, we must
Fist
be like
bumped
brothers.
And then we never talked again.
Damn it, that's awesome, dude. I feel like that's how you should approach that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to know you because your name's Chandler.
Yeah.
It's actually going to make things weirder.
No, yeah, it would. It would. Like, we became friends because we have the same name is just, like, not a good reason to become friends, I feel like.
I just realized I left that podcast up on there. I was going to put some shit up there, but I don't care.
We'll just do it real quick. I mean,
no. I mean, you guys can know. I'm letting I got Burtcast on in the background.
Burtcast.
Yeah, it's not like it's playing. I don't know
Never
if
watched
there's,
it, but put me on,
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, for real?
Is that one guy?
Burt Kreischer? The comedian?
Who's the guy on the right? Is that the animal?
Yeah, that's Burt Kreischer.
That's him?
The Machine.
The Machine.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That's who it is. Dude, his movie's coming out.
I heard. I saw that.
Weekend.
I saw that.
I'm fucking stoked for it, bro.
I would. Yeah, I definitely. I've seen him. Like, you see him all the time on Twitter and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes positive, sometimes somebody talking shit. But like, he seems funny.
Yeah. Oh, he's funny as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen his specials, do you watch any stand up?
I enjoy stand up quite a bit. I've gotten more into it. Once again, just went to New York, saw a comedy show for the first time.
Oh, dope.
That was cool. I got to see Troy Bond. I don't know if you know who that guy is. He's like big on. He just got super big on like TikTok and all that. He kind of blew up on there, and then it like went from there. He got bigger, but he was so funny.
Hell yeah.
He's like a super like. I think he's from New York. I'm pretty sure he's from like Brooklyn or something. Mm-hmm. So he's got like that New York.
Oh,
like,
that accent.
That
like
accent.
Aggressive
yeah.
talk, bro.
So
I fucks with it.
It's just funny guy.
Nice, dude. Well, hell yeah. So I'm excited about this podcast because I remember whenever you worked at Boomers for a second, which we're going to have to talk about in a second. But we would talk a little bit behind the bar, but it's like it's the same thing whenever I talk to like regulars across the bar, people that I'm inviting on the podcast. It's like I'll like if we were to do the podcast, it's going to be this right here, but I'm not going to have to go make that ticket over there or like whatever the fuck.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not going to have to walk away from you. Like we can actually just sit and have a conversation.
Just have a conversation.
And like have a beer, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, a fake beer, but it's still beer.
You know what? It still tastes like it. So.
What's your verdict?
For Boomer Jacks? Oh, for this.
Yeah, for the beer.
Oh,
These
yeah,
Bud
no,
Zeros.
it tastes like beer.
Yeah.
And that's cool with me because it's not the only. It's refreshing.
Yeah. It's like having a beer, but not having a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of the negative effects.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so, yeah. So you worked at Boomers for how long?
Oh my gosh. Like what? 3 months maybe?
Maybe something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were there and then you were gone, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you, how would you say I lined up? Was I a good bar back?
Yeah, you were actually, yeah, you were pretty good at it, dude.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I feel like you were getting better. And like you were a cool dude just hanging out behind the bar most of the time, but you did the work too. But like, and also like with the whole bar back thing, like it's weird because like they'll bring them when they don't need them and stuff like that. And like, then they'll send you home and like, honestly, it's kind of a shit show for the bar backs right now, dude. So
it makes sense. I mean, y'all literally only had one that doesn't speak almost any English for like ever.
I think he knows more than he says he knows.
I am sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, because there was times when I would just be doing something dumb and he would explain it to me completely and I'd be like, oh, so why don't you just do that every time?
Yeah, right. What are we doing here, dude? You should have started with that.
Anyway.
Yeah, but so how was your experience over there?
I enjoyed the hell out of it, dude. I planned on going back because they said, come back, and it was like 90 days, I think.
Oh, right on.
That's how long you had to be like off premises, and then you could come. But then I'd like found the new job, and I was like, it's just easier, kind of. But overall, like I enjoyed the hell out of Cody. Cody's, I think, a great manager.
I love Cody, dude.
Cody's a dope ass dude.
Yeah.
I don't think me and the other guy ever got along at all.
Bo, was it? Bald dude?
No, the other white dude.
I think I'm like the only other white dude there, bro.
Shorter guy. Like,
is he a manager? Or?
Yeah, he's a manager.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'm fucking blanking on your name right
good.
now. Damn it. Oh, no. What? Oh, I feel terrible,
I see,
dude.
No, now I feel
he's a bar manager.
Too.
Man, I feel so bad. Sorry, buddy. It's gonna come to us here in a second. Just probably. Keep in mind we did smoke before this, so like it's gonna get weird.
Yeah. We're just diving right in.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, but it's 420 Eve, bro. It's almost there.
Yeah, dude. That's crazy. You know what else it is? It's Hitler's birthday.
It's also really?
Yeah, April 20th is Hitler's birthday. 420.
Oh no, I knew that. Yeah, okay, yeah. I was thinking today.
I just like to tell people that sometimes because like the people that don't know, they're like, "Why do you know that?" And I'm like, "Why wouldn't you?"
Yeah, right.
That's like a historical. I mean, even if you don't like someone, it's a historical figure, you know.
Yeah, right. And I feel like somebody.
I'm not going to turn into Kanye in your podcast. Don't worry. I'm not going to be Kanye route.
I mean, I just have to not agree with you and then let it go viral. You know what I mean? That's my plan. I want to get somebody out here super controversial.
I'm not singing him happy birthday. I just know his birthday.
I just know it's just in there in the back brain somewhere, bro.
It's like one of those things you learned in like 4th grade and it just stuck with you. It was probably something you read in a book at like the Scholastic Book Fair.
Yes, bro. Yeah. But it's also National Bicycle Day.
Bicycle Day?
You know what that is?
Yeah. No.
So it's the first recorded taking of acid.
Oh, nice.
The guy that created it, it was the day that he tested it out, and he ended up riding his bike, I think, for like hours on end or something.
Funny story about acid. I dropped 2 tabs of acid 2020, 420.
Nice.
My second time ever experimenting with acid, so I was trying to take like 2 150 UG tabs.
Oh wow!
For a total dose of 300.
Basically took 3.
So just taking like a double the normal dose. Well, I ended up accidentally buying 2 250 UG tabs and taking them. So I was on 500, which is technically a heroic dose.
Yeah, that's 5 hits basically. Yeah.
And so I went fucking I went fucking insane, dude. I broke a TV. I ended up in the hospital in handcuffs.
What, dude?
Yeah, bro. I had an out-of-body experience and watched myself, dude. I could go on a whole spiel about that acid trip. I saw some crazy shit, dude.
I love a good acid trip story.
I like when I tell people like one of the craziest things I saw was like Normandy. Like I'm almost guaranteeing I woke up on the beach of Normandy and watched my ancestors get obliterate each other in war, like just some crazy stuff. I got on this. It felt like an elevator, and every stop was like a different point in human evolution.
Whoa, dude!
Over the time period of dude, it was crazy. And like obviously, people would be like, "Oh, dude, you're just like seeing things like that's just your imagination." But like this shit felt like real, bro. Yeah. Like all the way up until I woke up in the apartment and no one was there, and the windows were shattered, and outside, like, buildings were crumbled.
Oh, what, dude?
Yeah, bro.
You're like, I'm not done yet, am I?
Yeah, some wild shit, bro.
Oh, my God, dude.
I saw some wild shit.
Whoa.
It was an awesome experience, though. Like, if I could recommend anyone to do anything, it would just be, like, just microdose on acid once in your life.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Yeah.
Just a microdose, like just 50 UGs, half a dose.
Or even just take like one tab, like one 150 or 100 or whatever.
One little tab and just be with some cool friends, bro.
Yes, you need to be in the right environment.
I think that drug changed more of my perspective.
Ass off, dude. You'll talk to your friends the way that you've never talked to them
You'll
before.
Ask questions you've never thought about asking.
You'll feel things different, man. And like,
I feel like it changed my perspective of like life in general, to be honest.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah.
Just in a different, like I started looking at life in a different way. Like more of like
this is my favorite, dude.
More of like every moment could be the last rather than I know the last moment is coming.
Oh, wow.
So it's like I live every moment as if like if the next second everything were to end,
you're not looking
keep going
forward into the future. Yeah. You're like looking at each one individually, kind of deal.
It's like the past literally disappears. Like it no longer exists. No way to get to it. Wow. So it's like why worry about it at all?
Exactly, dude. Yeah, and like if you feel okay about what you did, you should be okay then.
Yeah. Like if I did not physically harm someone, if I did not physically steal something from someone, I feel like, you know, there's not really many evils you can commit that are actually like, life-threatening.
Yeah. Like none that like within the, like a normal person's headspace.
Yeah, within normal people morals.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like something, and I'm going to keep going back to the trip because I just took it, but I talked to a local in New York because we would just go to bars and then I'd sit down. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You got arrested in New York?
Oh, no.
No, okay. Okay.
I talked to locals, not the local authorities. I talked to some, like I go to bars and I would just like talk to people.
Yeah.
And, you know, learn about their lives. And one person really put it into perspective. They were like, here in New York, it really is like, as long as you mind your own business and don't kill nobody, you can basically do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like you can openly drink there if it's in a brown bag. You can openly smoke weed. You can basically, I mean, you see a lot of social media and stuff. Yeah. I think especially in the area that we come from because we have such a plethora of like the whole different side view, like people that live out in the middle of the country versus a big ass city.
Yeah, right.
But like, dude, it was clean there. It was the subways worked. You saw crazies, but like you see crazies here.
Yeah, you definitely do. Yeah.
You see
so
crazies
it's not really
here.
even that different.
Dude, it was just bigger, and the public transportation worked better.
Yeah, we barely have fucking public transportation.
We don't have any at all in Arlington, dude.
It's crazy, man. We don't even have bike routes, dude.
I think we're the third largest city in the world without public transportation.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty sure that's Arlington, Texas.
Well, but I also don't want to start doing a bunch of construction.
That's fair, but like, dude, bus stops is a sign.
Yeah.
And a bench, bro.
Yeah.
That's one of the like going to business school and learning about like how people have started up like these big businesses is that they went after something that has no help at all. And like one of my ideas is like a nonprofit startup bus company that runs through Arlington. Mm-hmm. Like obviously, okay, the city, are they going to tell me no?
Right.
Why?
Yeah, why would
Give me
you?
A reason why you would say no to offering people the ability to get to their job.
Yeah, are you going to be going to them for funding? That's the part that.
Well, nonprofit funds itself through its own means. That's why it's like the
you have to go for like grants and stuff like that.
But. Yeah, you definitely have to, I mean, you have to get like your tax form from the city. Yeah, so like I'd have to go to the city and be like, I want to start a bus company that basically makes no profit for myself, but would be providing a service to the city on behalf of the people. Yeah, so it's like, you know, people would only pay as much fare as that was needed to run the company.
I mean, it could be 50 cents, bro.
Dude, yeah, it literally could. That's my biggest thing about wanting to start something that like it's like kind of like Mr. Beast. Obviously, everyone knows Mr. Beast's name now. Yeah. It's like I love the idea of just doing something that just helps. Yeah, like it costs money. It costs money, but if it helps, why worry about like the money cost of it? Yeah. When in reality, the only thing you should be worried about is like, how many people can I impact with this idea?
Yeah, how many people can I help? You know, yeah.
And I think that's what's so backward nowadays. I think that's what's changed.
Yeah, because everybody's chasing like that dollar sign in their fucking account. You know what I mean? Like, there's almost none in mine. You know what I mean? But I have a good time fucking doing my podcast. Like, you know, I fucking like buy beer for this and shit. You know, and it's like, It's not taking anything away from me. It's like we're having a good time, you know. Like it's just I don't know. People get so caught up on it though, man.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. I think that conversation is the only thing that has lasted throughout all of humanity.
Yeah.
Like language and speech, songs, stories.
As a complete necessity, I think, man.
And now we are so like engrossed with the idea of like monetary things over human knowledge. Mm-hmm. Like how much can I take and grab and get rather than, like human interaction is hard. Like it used to take like 2 or 3 days, you know, send a letter to your friend and they send it back.
Right.
And now it's like, I get mad at you if you don't answer me in 20 minutes.
I swear for real, dude. Yeah.
And I'm like, dude. Like,
I was worried about you and it'd been a couple hours. Like,
it's like, oh shit. We've suddenly forgot like how important just basic conversation is, I think.
Yeah. And that's what I like about being behind the bar. And that's one thing I think I bring to like my like bartending skill is like being able to, and I was talking about this last night on the pod, is like being good at the stuff behind the scenes so that you can be out there doing that stuff. You know, you can't just be up there fucking around, nothing's getting done in the back. Yeah. You also can't just be in the back, not like going back to stock and like do shit like that. Yeah. So, and that's the big thing, and like that's the main thing that this podcast does for me, man. Like it's just so much fun, dude. Yeah. Like, I love talking to people, man. I have a social meter though. I will give it that.
I can
Sometimes
agree with you there.
Tapped out, man.
The social battery.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, and the fucking bartending does, because you're not interacting with people that you choose to. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. It's like some asshole walks into your bar one day, you've never seen them before. You just have ruin your whole week. Dude.
Yes, bro. Yeah. Yeah. And you just got to take that shit. You're like, all right.
Because you know my girlfriend, right? Obviously, would come and drink and wait for me to get off and whatever. Yeah. But she works at social and stories all the time. And like some of them, I'm like,
people like, why are you here, dude?
What's the point? Yeah. What's the point? Especially like the other day, there was people in her bar and they were like, coming from a bartender, you had terrible service, blah, blah, blah. Like, we're not tipping you. Oh my God. And I was like, okay, if you were a bartender, one, I know for a fact that I tip no matter what. Yeah. Even if you give me bad service, it's like, okay, here's $10 on 50. Yeah. But
you're going to get like a 20%.
Yeah. You're going to get like what you would get if I've, But, like if you're a bartender going out to other people's bars and judging them based on their bar service, because that's like a God complex type of thing. Like, I'm better than you at bartending, so I'm not tipping you.
Yeah, dude. Like, what the hell, dude? And also, like, I imagine, like, they probably, and even if they, like, they might not even be a bartender, because you would see all that behind the scenes stuff that makes it to where your experience is bad, you know? Like, that's fucked up, dude. Yeah. That's just bad, dude. Yeah, but so let's go back to the Boomer Jack deal here. Okay. So, like, we're chilling, fucking working away, dude. And, like, so what happened, bro?
All right, so here's what happened. There was this margarita that was going to be thrown away.
Oh, right on.
Somebody didn't finish the whole, like, it was, like, literally a full margarita. I just saw it. So I poured it into Go Cup. Right. Because I was like, I'll take it home after work. Mm-hmm. No reason to waste the alcohol. Yeah. And I went and put it at the other bar that no one was working at, because I was like, obviously, then I'm not over there. I'm not doing anything over there. I'd already cleaned the whole bar. Drink it, like, on the job, yeah. Came back to. Was it you that was working that night?
No,
I didn't think so.
I heard about it later. It had been like a week or two, and I was like, where the fuck is Chandler?
Because it was a weeknight. Went back to the other bar and was just working, and then, like, probably like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Can't remember his name still. I'm sorry, man.
Josh. There it is, dude. I got you, bro. I'm sorry, buddy.
It's such a name like that you hear all the time. Yeah. Like that's my fraternity's
Josh Jones,
name.
Bro.
Yeah. Josh. Oh, nice. Yeah. No, he came to me and he's like, "Hey, what's in this cup?" And I was like, "A margarita."
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
And I was like, "What am I gonna do? Lie to you? Like you can just open it." Mm-hmm. So I was like, I just said it's margarita, and he was like, "Yeah, we don't do that here." And I was like, "My bad, man." I was like, I was just going to take it home. Mm-hmm. And he was like, "Yeah, no, it's like a non-disclosure, like corporate thing where like if you have alcohol on the job at all." Mm-hmm. And I was like, it's a no tolerance thing. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, I was like, respectful, bro.
Fucking drinking.
I was like, for sure.
Right. You know.
Well, I mean, you can't even, if you work there, you can't even go to a different one.
No, not at all. Yeah. You can't go to anything that the company has.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's a bitch, dude.
Which I think that was my favorite part of quitting there, because now, like the Ice House is dope as fuck.
Yeah, dude. It's
the one in Bedford is so cool.
I feel like somebody definitely fucked it up for
for sure. That's what happened when I worked at Texas Live.
Yeah.
They used to let them go and drink right after they got off. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like they'd get off and they could go to a different club or a different location.
Yeah.
Right? And then
that makes
some
sense.
new employee in her like second week got so hammered drunk she like got naked on the bar or some shit.
Oh shit. Hey.
According to some people. Wow. And fucked it up for everybody. Like can no longer drink anywhere.
Somebody,
oh
dude.
yeah, of course.
There's something, man. I want to know the story. I need to get this out of somebody.
Texas Live has some crazy stories, dude. While I was working there was a guy at PBR, Professional Bull Riding, that the nightclub at Texas Live, got up on the bar, pulled down his pants, started pissing on people on the dance floor.
What?
Yep.
Somebody that worked there? Or?
No, it's just some dude, some drunk fucking asshole.
What are you doing, dude?
Dude,
crazy,
insane shit.
Bro.
There was like a 50-person brawl that went really super viral on the internet there.
What, dude?
Yeah, like 50 people literally just started fucking
at PBR?
Going at it. No, at regular Texas Live. It was like probably during a Cowboys Raiders game. Yes.
Oh, dude.
Dude, just fucking erupted into violence. Oh yeah, they were throwing chairs and shit, dude.
Up on the fucking balcony, just like,
yeah, no, that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. I probably have videos of it somewhere. I can show you some of the days there, dude. Like, when I'm talking, like, you have to like squeeze through the whole place, and you think like this is like this is like a mall bar. I call it a ball mar.
It's so big.
It's a ball mar.
A mall bar.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
Or a bar mall, I guess. There's 27 different
yeah.
bars in one building.
That's
so
insane,
it's like that's
bro.
a lot.
That place is like, I always tell people, like, if you're here, like, you need to go check it out.
Yeah.
I'd say like get one beer or so, probably.
It's $15 a beer.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
$15.
Dude. Yeah, dude. Like, you might be able to find like a Miller Tall Boy for like $8 or $10,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Like that's your best you're gonna get, dude. Mm-hmm. That place is crazy.
That place, yeah, it is. It's insane. Well, and the over-serving there is a huge problem.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah.
They're getting
it's such a party place, dude.
I don't know if I don't work for them anymore, so I don't really give any fucks. But they have they're getting audited right now because they've been emailing all their old employees for their TABC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, I haven't worked for y'all in 3 years. Like, why are y'all asking me for my TABC?
Oh,
I don't even have that shit anymore.
Yeah, right.
like.
So yeah,
I'm not
sorry, bro.
Sorry, you emailed me. I didn't see my email.
Yeah,
I mean, I did, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm like, if you're getting audited, why is my name on it?
Yeah,
because like I haven't worked for you, so like,
you probably had to pull.
I don't know.
That's what I'm. Period.
Yeah, I guess, but I'm like, I'm not gonna let you put my name on some legal form that says I overserved some dude that fucking died.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Ooh.
And now that's why y'all are.
How long did you work there?
I worked there a year and a half, I think.
Was that right before?
Right after COVID.
Oh, okay, right on.
Right when they opened up after COVID.
Okay.
I went and worked for them, and then it was like the worst experience ever. Because when I went in, my friend Eric worked there. Eric Gear, you might know him. I don't know.
I know of him. I feel
yeah, redhead dude. Anyway, he's like, hey, come work as a bartender here. We make like stupid amounts of money. Because they did. They made stupid amounts of money, and I was like, bet. Went and like applied and went to the interview, and this woman named Shelby interviewed me and got me to be a server instead. She was like, oh, don't worry, you'll make about as much money and we'll move you up to a bartender, within like a couple months. Right. As soon as they say that, leave,
dude. You're going to be there for 2-3 years before you ever get a chance.
If somebody offers you, there are enough jobs hiring, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Do not take a position under the one you went for because it just screws you over for years.
Yeah, you got to go through the whole thing.
Well, because then you don't want to leave because you're like, okay, well, I could be making more money. Yeah. But then, so like that place just was a bombshell. It was just awful.
God,
and the management was terrible. And then we went through like
I've heard so many horror
6
stories,
GMs in like half a year.
Yeah. Especially right after COVID, they're trying to figure out everything too. Like
it was just
in a place like that,
huge, dude.
Like COVID protocols, that's impossible, dude.
No, it literally was.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
They brought it back way too early.
Yeah, dude.
Because it would be like one week it'd be like no masks for entry, but employees still have to wear masks, and then the next week it would be like masks for entry and employees don't have to wear masks, and I'm like, who is making up these rules? Because they make no sense at all. Dude.
Like, you're just confusing people.
It was
like, what are we doing here?
Awful there. It was definitely an experience for sure. It has made me look at basically everywhere else I've ever worked and gone, damn, y'all know how to run y'all shit.
Yeah, bro. That's what I tell people sometimes. Like people want to go and like work at like a fucking like a real like high end place, and they're like, oh, it's gonna be like way more structure and all this stuff. And I'm like, no, it's gonna be people running it. Like it's gonna be the same shit. It's the same shit everywhere. Some places are worse. For sure. Yes. But it's just a bunch of fucking like 20-year-olds.
It's just rules, man.
Fucking around, dude. Yeah. Even the managers, they're all either 20, maybe early 30s, you know? Yeah. Bunch of jackasses out here trying to lead. Like, it's literally the blind leading the blind.
No, yeah.
Yeah. And it's pretty like trickle down. Like, you have one guy at the top, like, telling these people, Reagan. And they're like, I do have to tell you, you know? And so they fucking tell you. And you're like, let me just do my job, bro.
Let me just please.
Yeah. And just fuck off a little bit, bro.
That's like, Eric got fired at Texas Live after working there since it opened, like originally. Oh, wow. Yeah. Like from when it opened originally to like 2021, because I think we both quit around then. Really? Or I quit. He got fired. He got fired for leaving his drawer open. What? While he was like behind the bar.
Oh wow!
So like he was like in the bar, standing serving someone, had just taken their cash, put their cash in, handed them their change, and then was going to close his drawer. And his GM walked up and was like, "We have to talk to you." Oh, and they were like, we've been watching on the camera. You've left your drawer open like 35 times today. And Eric's like, if I'm standing
right next to
it, obviously, like
there's only like $400 in there, dude. Or well, I don't know.
Well, maybe I mean, at Texas Live, it depends, like but I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
In cash, at least. Most people pay card.
Dude, what?
But yeah, dude. After
they were just looking
like
for
7,
a reason.
8
there was
years.
Probably something going on.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Bitches,
they just
man.
one day, especially with things with like corporate entities.
Yeah.
Or like smaller corporate, because like Texas Live has like 13 locations in the whole country.
Yeah.
It's like Live Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're just getting big enough to where they're like making these protocols and like checking stuff like real heavy, you know.
Dude, their head of HR is the devil incarnate.
I could imagine. HR is a weird place to be.
Like she would basically like protect the worst managers versus like her best employees.
Really? Yeah.
And it's like, and I'm like, you're paying these people more. Like, wouldn't you want to like the person who's making you the money but not being paid any of your money to
thrive,
be better in the location than the manager who's costing you yearly salary and touching women?
Well, I don't know, because you don't want to lose those people,
true.
You know, because you have to retrain, and like that's a
that is a bitch. That is a bitch. True. It's a lot easier to train a server than a manager.
Yeah,
but when your manager's groping women, you know, you should probably let them go.
Dude, that's one of the horror stories I've heard, bro. What the fuck, man?
Yeah. Also, obviously, I'm not going to out anyone's name, but like I was there for most of it.
I don't even think I know the dude's name. Well, yeah,
I could tell you that he was close to someone that used to work at Boomers.
They work there. Yeah, I think if it's
still works there. Maybe
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I'm a fucking idiot. I'm stoned. Leave me alone.
Okay. I was just hinting.
Yeah. I shouldn't have took off with it.
That place. No, you're good. That place was horror story is pretty much the best description.
This is a fucking trip, man. That's not okay. Jesus.
Yeah.
So you got fired from Boomers.
Was
Boomers. It just like that night they were like, go home, like it's over?
He said you can come talk to Cody tomorrow, and I did. Mm-hmm. And Cody was like, yeah, man, I mean, there's not much I can do.
Yeah.
He was like, I hate to see you go because like you're badass.
Yeah.
But he was like, we have to, and he was like, come back if you want to. It was like 3 months, 90 days.
Well, Josh was like Josh is. He's a pretty new manager at the time too, and like he's like really learning stuff by the book, you know.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. So, like, I definitely could tell he was more.
Yeah. If that would have been a couple of different managers, they might have been able to like at least give you like a talking to or something. Yeah. Dude. Yeah, but like he probably just like immediately like blew the horn, like he was like, no, it's over. Yeah. I got to do this. That's fucked, man. That kind of sucks.
It happens.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it led me to better because, like, dude, I can't lie. Being there till 2 a.m. on weeknights, fucking cleaning up those bars. Bro. And, like, most of the time, like,
and you were dealing with the fucking assholes, too, man. Yeah. Like, oh, dude, like, whenever I came back from Louisville, the place was fucked up, dude. Like, super bad, bro. And, like, we've literally, like, phased so many people out and, like, back in and stuff, dude. Like,
I can't imagine.
Gross, dude. Like
that's
the
stuff
entire
that
just wasn't getting done, and like the stuff they were putting on the barbacks, it's not even their job.
Yeah,
and like it's
dude.
Ridiculous.
Well, because when I got hired, when Cody first like talked about it, he was like, basically all you have to do at night is the floors and everything under your knees.
Yeah,
And then when you would be like closing the actual bar, it'd be like, okay, I need you to do the ice. I need you to do the, and I'm like, all right.
You wipe the bottles. Can you do all this stuff?
Got you.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like.
Are we making that money, bitch?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think that's a lot of the time where I got more annoyed than anything is that some of the bartenders, bless their souls, would just be very like negative about giving up their money. Like people like walk out. And obviously, you know, sometimes you forget, but like the third or fourth time I'd be like, okay, come on.
Oh,
man.
wow.
I need my money.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I know that like
I shouldn't
one
have to
or
hunt
twice,
you down for this,
you know,
dude.
you forget. But then like
yes.
So I think that's and then I'm like, dude, I helped you all day.
Yeah.
Like we were both doing the work.
You forgot about me?
We were just doing the work.
Yeah.
And I talked and you know, we were, you know.
Yeah.
Come on, let's be homies.
Bro, come on, man.
As long as I make my money, like that's the one thing that I think I have always been like, just don't mess with people's money.
Yeah, because you're messing with their livelihood, you know. And like we were talking earlier, like it's not all about money, but like some things are about money.
I mean,
you know?
Unfortunately, our society forces you to have money to survive.
Yes.
So
and you're literally taking like food out of my mouth, or I don't know. You don't have kids.
No, dude, you have no idea what that person might be going through in life. Like, dude,
like maybe their fucking rent was late. Like that was gonna carry them. Like they were gonna be able to pay rent tomorrow.
Yeah.
But like now they have to chase you around to try and get this shit. Like.
They owe $13,000 to the hospital because they went on one ambulance ride. Like, you don't know what I'm saying? Like, that's like shit that happens to people out of nowhere.
Oh, I thought you were saying that happened to you. I was like,
oh, no.
Man.
Well,
that does happen.
No, I mean, dude,
if I ever get hurt, just drive me over there, dude.
No, seriously.
Yeah, for real. Strap me to the trunk. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, tell them no to the ambulance.
Throw me in the trunk. I'll be all right.
No, literally.
Yeah, I can't get that
anywhere but the back of an ambulance because just that alone is going to cost you like $3,000.
Yeah, dude. And then you know we don't have fucking insurance, bro. Yeah, Jesus. Bro. Can't afford it, brother.
Yeah.
No, Jesus, man. That's fucking wild. But I think I'm going to take a break real quick. I have to go pee. So we're going to come back and we'll kind of hop back into we'll kind of take it back a little bit, get the story rolling a little bit. So, bye guys. We'll be back in just a second.
Peace.
All right. And we're back. I had a nice pee. We got a little sad talking about some old regulars from the bar, but we're trying to get our spirits back up here,
spirits back up. It's about to be 4:20.
Yeah. Hey, dude. It so is. We got 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
My fucking watch has been dead for the last couple hours.
Yeah, and you just keep looking at it nonchalantly.
It's a bracelet, bro.
Yeah.
It's literally an expensive bracelet.
Accessory.
Fucking bullshit, man. It drives me crazy.
Isn't that funny that we've adopted technology that like dies on us when we had like regular watches?
Yeah, dude. I want to get if I had a regular watch, I would just wear that.
You know what I have? I have a stopwatch.
Really?
Yeah, like one of the ones you
take
out. Wait, a
stopwatch or like a
chain
watch? Those are fucking pocket watch. Class. Pocket watch. That's what it is. Yeah. Is it a nice one?
It's pretty nice. My dad got it for me.
Oh, sick, dude.
When I was like 10 or 11.
Oh, you still have it?
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's wild, dude.
I've gotten it fixed twice.
I've had multiple that I don't know.
Yeah, I've gotten it redialed twice because obviously like after a while they stop working.
That's cool, man. Do you feel classy when you pull it out of your pocket and you click it?
Oh yeah, dude. When if I ever go like to super fancy event or something like
that's hanging.
That the chain's out.
Yeah, dude. It's gotta be, bro. Yeah. You needed
it's
the time.
It's a quarter to 10.
Yes, dude. That's awesome.
Clasp it and put it back in the pocket. Yeah.
Bro, the little clasp. Like if you can do it one-handed where you're like, yeah, dude.
Oh yeah,
that's nice, bro.
All aboard.
You wearing a monocle while you do this, or what's up?
Dude, I wish I want a monocle so bad.
Yeah, dude, you would rock a monocle,
dude,
bro.
I feel like it would be so like when people saw it, they'd be like, "What?" But just wearing it like every day.
Yeah, you just make
it
like
normal.
Yeah, as long as you rock it, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
You literally can.
Yeah, whatever.
Dude, I might buy a monocle.
You should get a monocle.
I'll come to Boomer Jacks.
Get a red monocle, bro.
Oh yeah,
I should have a red monocle.
That'd be dope.
Fuck around. I feel like I'd look angry with a monocle in though. I feel like you'd look relaxed. Yeah. I'd be like, okay, so Mr. Chandler Stevens?
Alan Chandler Stevens.
Oh, okay. So let's take it back a little bit, bro. So Life of Detours, man. Let's talk about all these little fucking things.
Okay. Do you know where my name came from?
Yes.
All right. Alan is the first name of my grandfather.
All right.
Alan McFarland on my mom's side.
Okay.
Super white Irish dude. He died before I was born, so never knew him. But they named him after me because they're the reason they had kids. I was born on his birthday.
Really?
Yep. The minute that he died. So like he died, and then 5 years later, I was born. The minute that he ended up dying.
Whoa.
Yeah, on his birthday.
You think you're him reincarnated?
I don't know if it's like that level.
Was he a cool dude?
But I don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. Fuck.
I mean, from what I've heard, from what I've heard, he was an alcoholic and like.
Well, that'll happen. Said he was Irish?
Yeah. I think his parents were from off the boat, from Ireland.
Oh, wow.
I think so.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. And then, so from what I've heard, he liked my dad.
Yeah, that's what's up. Okay.
So, I guess that's cool.
That's crazy.
That's about the only things I know that, like, I don't see pictures of him or anything like that. Like, it's super, I think that's, the ancestry in my family is very lost.
Really?
Yeah. I think, because, like, my dad's side is even weirder. Like, he's from Native American. So there's like tons of them in Oklahoma and stuff that we like don't know at all.
How much Native American do you have?
Oh, dude, I have like I think 1/8.
Oh, really?
So I'm like under the cusp because I think 1/4 is like the cusp. Yeah, like you're officially a Native American according to law or whatever. Shit, yeah, right? Yeah. Because my little sister is adopted. Oh. So she comes a little later in life. She's only like 10. She's 11 now.
Oh, 11. Oh, really? Okay, right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Time goes so fast.
Oh, dude, she's getting big, buddy.
Yeah. Yo. That's crazy.
Okay, so you're born
2000.
2000, really?
I'm a 2000 baby.
Whoa. So you're 22?
Yep.
That's
you
crazy.
You always know my age. October 24th,
that's easy,
2000.
Bro. Yeah, that's wild, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa. It's so weird whenever I see 2000 on a fucking license, too. Whoa, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking to a fucking... What do they call you?
I think we're Gen Z. I think we're Gen Z.
Yeah, probably.
I think like right at the beginning.
Yeah, I think I'm like right on either the very beginning of Gen Z or because I was 96. Yeah. But I think I was the last of whatever came before that, Gen X or whatever.
I can't even remember.
Generation Y, bro.
Something
Why?
like that. They should just start calling it Dumb and Dumber at this point.
Literally, yeah. It's just one after another, dude. So where were you born?
I was born in a hospital in Oak Cliff, Dallas. Baylor Hospital, I think.
Right on. Okay.
And then...
So you've been here your whole life, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Born and raised in Texas. Never left. I have never...
Proud to be a Texan.
I've moved around in Texas a lot, though.
Oh, okay.
We I would probably say my dad is like a world record holder for most houses owned by a single person in their lifetime.
Why?
I don't know. Like, so they got divorced when I was like 12, and my dad moved around a ton, like 4 different apartments.
What does he do for a living?
He was a cop.
Okay.
He was a lifelong cop. He just retired in January.
A spot, though, you know?
Yeah. He was, well, that's a whole long story. The divorce was
I'm with it, bro.
Yeah, it was well, here, I'll give you the gist. My dad's wife is my mom's ex-best friend. And that's just all the cliff notes you really need.
Yeah,
we just kind of leave it at that.
Yeah, we got it, bro.
So, yeah. So basically, he moved around tons and tons. He'd always here's how I know he would buy a new house. He would buy a house. He would build a back deck, and as soon as it was finished, like a week later, he sells the house and buys a new one.
Is he making money off of it?
Maybe.
Is he
he's got money.
Okay. Yeah.
His house now, like the house he's in now, I think is his house because he built like a monumental fucking 50-foot shed in the back that that like houses a boat and like multiple cars and stuff.
So he's doing it. Yeah, it was probably like a real estate deal. Yeah, he's just fixing these things.
He gets to build all his stuff himself.
That's crazy.
Big ass backyard.
But so before that, you lived with him and your mom, and was it like one place, or were y'all moving around then too? So
funny enough, because I listened to the last episode with Kristen.
Oh yeah,
and,
dude.
I started school in Saganasty.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Bet.
So when she called out that, I was like, nice. Boswell High School. My mom taught at Saginaw High School. Okay. She was a choir teacher there. So my mom's a teacher and dad's a cop. So you can already see how my childhood probably went. You know what I'm saying? Very controlled.
Structure.
Yeah, like a lot of they were very open about like societal things. I think so. Like my common sense is very, very keen and good. But like when I came into college, it was like, I want to party. I want to fucking
hell
crazy
yeah, dude. I'm repressed
shit.
Is what I am.
Yeah. So, like, I had never touched alcohol, drugs, anything like that in high school or anything. I wasn't invited to parties and stuff because obviously your mom's a teacher, your dad's a cop. Who the fuck's going to invite you to their illegal party?
Get out of here, dude.
You're automatically a fucking snitch.
Yeah, there's a target on your back from the get, bro.
So started in Saginaw. I went to High Country Elementary. Mm-hmm. Shout out Miss Mahmood. That was my kindergarten teacher.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just a cool name. Anyway.
Mahmood?
Ooh. Yeah.
M-A-M-O-O-D, I assume?
M-A-H-M. It was crazy.
Oh, dope.
It was like a French, I think, maybe. I don't know. Something
Better
like
be.
Anyway, High Country Elementary. We moved from our house in Keller to a house in Hazlet, Texas. And Hazlet, Texas was the middle of buttfuck nowhere at the time.
I don't know. I feel like
it was called Sendero Ranch was the neighborhood, and there was 5 houses.
Okay.
So it was my house, my best friend Sam's house, my best friend Nathan's house, and then a house across the street, and then 2 houses across the street. One guy lived was like Carlos. It was like there was literally like
it's
by
like
the first year there.
It sounds like
By the first year there was like probably 25 people total in the neighborhood, and then obviously it grew from there. But like kids wise and stuff, like, and so started there, and about 100 feet from the house was my middle school.
Oh,
so
shit.
I moved districts to a new middle school, all new friends.
Wow.
So that was my first move.
And this is, you said, what?
This is middle school age. Okay. So
like
right on,
6th,
so like
7th grade.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I was still in elementary school when we first moved. Mm-hmm. And then
this is coming up around the time of the divorce, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this would be when the first scandal, I call it a scandal, happened.
Okay.
This is around then, in Las Vegas of all places. What happens in Vegas does not stay in Vegas.
That is yo. Yeah, no, that's a fucking lie.
That is a common misconception.
That's what we'll call it. Okay, that's a better way to put it.
So they started their whole ordeal, and so I was coming into a whole new like lifestyle, basically, because I went from living and going to Saginaw School, which is like, she talked about it in a way. I guess I didn't go to Boswell, so I didn't go to that side, but I would say that place was like Saginaw High School was a lot more like mixture of
more diverse,
and like there would be like dudes pulling guns on each other in the hallways because they're related to gang violence. Like there's definitely both sides.
Yeah,
of
it's almost like the more public.
Yeah, no, it was a very public school.
Yeah,
very, because I mean I remember it because my mom taught there, so like I would meet all sorts of different walks of life of people.
Yeah, that's
like you just see the whole fucking spectrum, and when you're 6-7 years old, those people look like giants to you.
Yeah,
like
dude.
They're like fucking huge.
Yeah.
So your perspective on them is totally different. They're all like super cool, like old people.
Oh yeah, because you're meeting like her
high schooler.
Friend. Yeah, okay.
Like high schooler level kids while
That's
you're
a trip. Oh, you're just
in
sitting
elementary
in the class
school
or whatever, like after school or whatever.
Yeah, I would leave my school, ride a bus that dropped us off at Saginaw High School, and I'd walk through the hallways of a high school as an elementary school kid to get to my mom's classroom.
That's
pretty
a trip.
Cool. Yeah. It was definitely a trip.
Yeah.
But I always grew up around older people, I think.
Oh, I see.
Which kind of like even set in now, like when I game online, that's like my main thing that I do now. It's like the one hobby that transitioned throughout my whole life. That and music.
Right on.
Like that's my two like, things. But all of my friends online are like age range, 5 to 10 years older.
Oh yeah,
normally.
right on.
And like the people that have been playing games forever and stuff like that. And that was how it was the whole time. Like I just always, I don't know.
You gravitate towards
the maturity people, level of
there you
that
go.
older crowd is
and you probably had to adopt it, you know, because you're going to be like you're surrounded by those people most of the time.
I didn't go to birthday parties with friends. I went to parents' parties and stuff like that.
Nice, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So you kind of like you didn't have to grow up fast because of like hardship or like anything like crazy.
It was just the people that I grew up around.
Yeah, you just were trying to match the level of exactly. Yeah.
Like I would see the way that a high schooler would act which like that got me into like I was a super big reader in my early days, and like I would win spelling bees and stuff in elementary school.
Hell yeah.
And I was like a part of the chess team, I played against like high school chess players in like 5th grade.
Wow, nice.
Like stuff like that. Yeah. So it was like early on in my life, I think that part helped. But I think
because you definitely don't seem 22, buddy.
Yeah. Like delving into it now though, like I would say that I probably wasted the like first 3 years of my adulthood
Really?
Like 18 and up.
Oh, yeah.
It's just stupid, mindless bullshit.
Oh,
because of how much I had focused on, like, and then having your first sense of freedom, like, the first time you move out.
Yeah. Oh, God.
When I moved out, I was like, why would I want to go to bed? Why would I go to bed?
I don't have to go to bed, dude.
No one's telling me.
What was your bedtime in high school?
By my senior year, it wasn't too bad, but, like, my freshman year, like, my mom would drive me to school.
Right.
And I went to, so I guess I'll keep explaining that part and we'll go back to this point, but I went to high school in a different place as well.
Oh, okay.
And I'll explain why in just a second, but going back to that, yeah, it was like my mom takes me home. Like, why would we drive 2 cars to school? And so I went to school like 35 minutes from my house.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
We lived again in Saginaw. Now we lived there.
Yeah.
But I went to school somewhere else. So it's like a 35-minute drive to school. And so, like, when I get off school, it's like I wait until my mom's done and then we go home.
Yeah.
So I'm never like hanging out with school friends. Yeah.
Too,
and I'm at that age where, like, I no longer play outside.
Yeah.
With friends. Because, like, am I gonna go meet somebody in my neighborhood that's a 15, 16-year-old and be like, bro, you want to play
I don't know, Legos or
yeah.
I don't know.
You want to play Magic the Gathering?
I swear, yeah. Or you want to go to the skate spot or something?
No, yeah. Know. So I think I adopted a more. That's where my, like, online stuff came from. Like, I started gaming and shit like that.
Yeah. So
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Fucking love Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, for real? I played RuneScape a lot.
RuneScape is dope game. World of Warcraft was mine. That was my RPG.
Oh, really? Okay, right on. Yeah. I never got into that one, but I was so invested in fucking RuneScape. Yeah. Like, that's an investing game. Like, you have to spend time grinding out here,
dude,
bro.
The hours of clicking a rock.
Literally, dude. Oh my God. And I hate to say it, I botted some of that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck what y'all feel about that. You have to, dude.
Yeah.
God, wood cutting. There was a skill, wood cutting, and it would take you, I think it was like upwards of like 200 hours or something like that to fucking finish this. It was insane.
I think my highest level I got mithril armor, and then I kind of quit playing that game.
Oh, so you didn't even get to play the game.
Oh, no. I played PvP once, was not good at it, and I said, fuck this. They stole all my items.
PvP, bro. Fuck that. Going over into
They took all my items.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know how it worked.
Yeah.
So they were like, dude, challenge me. I'll fight in bronze armor. And if you win, I'll give you, like, this amount of gold. And then they put on all their gear and fuck you up, and then they get all your shit.
Yeah, they used to lure people out there.
Oh, yeah, dude. There's scams all over the place. That's like the beginning of internet scams.
Yes, dude. It makes me very skeptical.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, I learned a lot playing that shit, bro.
But middle school. So, Truett Wilson. Walking distance, I would walk to school every day. And at the time, like I said, there was no houses. So there was just this massive open field next to the school. We would just walk through the field. Right, just walk right to school all together in a group.
At the school that you're going to? Like,
no.
Oh, wait, so this is
middle school. In Hazlitt.
Yeah.
In Hazlitt. It's called Truett Wilson. The school opened the year that I went to it.
Oh, fuck.
So I was the first student and the first 6th grade class. So I was like the very beginning, right?
Oh, dude.
And obviously there was 7th and 8th. So me, Sam, Nathan, just a whole, I mean, there's a big-ass group of kids.
Yeah.
There was a lot of kids. I could name them all, but.
The boys, dude.
Yeah. A couple girls. We had some like sisters of people and stuff.
Yeah.
But all walked to school every day at the same time, all together. All walked back home from school every day, all together. Dude. So it was like super chill, super cool. But the 7th grade rolls around, 2nd year. This is when the heat in the house is cooking.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I cannot handle the heat because I'm just this kid. Like, I understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, I can hear
conceptually,
fighting. Yeah, you know, you hear your parents fighting and you're like...
You don't understand, like, why they're so passionate.
You don't know what's going on, but, like, they're screaming at each other, so you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I started...
just calm down.
I found a dark place, and then I found Eminem.
Oh,
and,
nice.
And Eminem's music dove a 12-year-old's brain into... And obviously... Love Eminem, huge fan.
Oh, for sure. But
he's generational. But his lyrics have like a lot of fucking deep undertone, like crazy fucking meanings, and they make you feel different ways. And so obviously a 12-year-old brain is like, you know, getting these weird ideas. Yeah. So, I'm like, I think I want to kill myself as a 12-year-old kid. Which, like, you don't know what the fuck is going on in the world, but you've seen people talk about it one time on the internet and being like, you know, blah, 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 making a joke about it. And you're like, well, what if I just did? And then it was like, because then, you know, you hear your parents fighting. The first thing you do is like, oh, this is my fault.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know, that's like your first thought, I think, as a kid, is when you hear people around you like arguing.
Well, because it's all about you, you know, kind of like you don't have that outer perspective of theirs, you know. Yeah.
Your brain hasn't developed enough to give you the idea of like self-reliance, where you just basically think that everybody is a part of your own head.
Exactly. Like whenever you go to school, you think everybody's looking at you and stuff like that.
Everybody's being all, and that was something too. Like I got very badly bullied in middle school.
Really?
I was super tiny. I've always been like a shorter guy.
You're a wiry dude for sure.
Yeah. So, but like up until this will tell you how short I was basically my whole life. Up until like my senior year of high school, I was 5'2".
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Tiny ass dude. Just the tiniest little pencil dick piece of shit.
And skinny too, I imagine.
Yeah, no, dude, I didn't weigh over 100 pounds till senior year of high school, probably.
Jesus,
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Just a tiny little kid. So I got picked on a lot, and in 7th grade specifically, it got real bad, and there was some like not so good stuff in school, and I started getting into trouble, and then basically friend Nathan was sitting with me in class one day and saw something on my computer. It was like a notepad that I had been making with like all these goodbyes or whatever.
Oh, wow.
And so he's like, what the fuck? And thankfully goes to the counselor. Cause like, I don't know, as a 12-year-old, I don't know if I would have went home and done anything.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things where I'm like, it's in my head all day. I'm like, I'm going to go home and do it today. Like, I'm going to do something stupid.
Eventually you fucking might.
Yeah. Like, it's like, that's terrifying that as a 12-year-old I was thinking that. But anyway, so that pretty much flips my life upside down because they like pull me into the office and they're like, hey, like, call your parents. He might be a danger to himself.
Oh,
show him the netbook, all these things, all this written stuff by your 12-year-old saying.
Sounds so stressful for a kid that's thinking about
doing
it.
Also the parents. Also the parents, dude. I can't imagine what I put my parents through.
And this was while they're together or no?
Yes, this is like the very end of. Fuck. And I think a lot of it, in all honesty, was my 12-year-old self. What could I do to get their attention away from fighting?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, give me attention and show me like energy rather than like putting all this energy.
Yeah, and it's crazy because you think that, but you're not going to show it to them either.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you want someone to notice, but you're not like.
But you're not. You can't just go tell them.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know how.
Yeah.
So like if it happened today, if I felt like my mom or dad were mad at me, I just go and be like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, are we cool? Are we chilling? But back then it's like your parent is like your biggest fear, your biggest support system, your biggest superhero, but like it's all three of those though.
Yeah, exactly.
Like while you think that they're the best
person ever,
you
can tell them things, but you can't tell them everything, kind of deal. Like
you feel like disappointing them is like the end of the world. So I got sent to a child's health facility, which is like basically a mental hospital for kids.
That's what it sounds like.
And I got the cheapest one, because that's what the insurance covered. So it was a not so good place. I think it's called Millwood.
Okay.
I think. I can't even remember at this point. But that was the inpatient. And then you go to this thing called...
drugs?
Yeah.
Oh.
As a 12-year-old child, I was taking 50 milligrams of Zoloft and 50 milligrams of... it's not Adderall, but it's the other ADD medicine.
Oh, Ritalin?
Yes.
Oh,
Ritalin.
Really? Okay, yeah.
Every day, and then they tried to put me on a bipolar.
Did you say 50 milligrams of
Ritalin? Of both.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I was basically like a zombie.
Jacked up asleep, though, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Oh, my God.
It would be like in the morning, I'd take the Ritalin, and then like halfway through the day, I'd take a Zoloft.
Oh, my God.
And
so should take the edge off, really.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude.
As a 12-year-old. So...
What were the kids like? Like, was this a school? Like, you still had to go to school? Or?
At the inpatient, it was more like a hospital.
Okay.
Like, basically, we had like a plate. It was kind of more like a hospital prison, I'll say.
Yeah.
We have to go to lunch. One of the rules at lunch was that you have to finish your lunch because there's people in there for like things as simple as eating disorders.
Stuff, yeah.
I'm not going to say as simple. Don't take that the wrong way.
Right. Yeah,
obviously, but versus people that jumped out of a car going 60 miles per hour on the highway.
Yeah. Or like a kid with a notebook full of suicidal notes, you know.
Yeah. So it's like, you have and honestly, like, going there helped me more because I got a perspective of how bad life can get.
Yeah, of what real crazy is.
Of what, yes.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
when you see real crazy?
Like girls would use their bra clips to, like, cut themselves and shit like that. Like, it was fucked. And you're meeting these people, and they're totally normal people when you talk to them.
Yeah.
But then, they'll just
switch.
Change.
Yeah, dude.
They just fucking turn on a switch. Like, there was a guy, his name's Chris. And I'll always remember him because he was super cool. But he was, like, 18. And obviously, I was 12, so that it was, like, we were away from each other. But we were in the same, like
cell
group.
Or cell block kind of deal?
Yeah, pretty much. And he was super cool, and he liked to read. And I had brought a bunch of books. Yeah. And he hadn't gotten to bring any books because this was probably, like, his 8th time there or whatever.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So he was talking about. And so I would finish a book, and I'd be like, here, you can read the book. Because we were there for a week, but you have nothing to do.
Yeah.
Like, you are quite literally...
in jail, you read.
Yeah.
You know?
That's all I did all day, was just read. So I'd finish a book and give it to him anyway. Going through all that, like, I met a dude, 16-year-old, who's, like, to give him his medication, they couldn't find a not dead vein.
Oh, wow.
From like, heroin and meth use. And,
fuck, man.
As a 16-year-old. Like, even his feet, dead.
Wow, dude.
Fucking crazy, dude. It was awful. And he was a super cool dude. Just wrong crowd, wrong parents.
Definitely.
Like, born into something that just you can't get help from. So I think that's like man. When I found my perspective of, like, holy shit, I'm actually kind of, like, really lucky.
Yeah, you're okay.
Like,
dude.
I'm like I'm in a great spot. I'll be okay.
Yeah, I recently, like, not too terribly recently, a couple of years ago, got to see what real crazy looks like. I have a friend who got diagnosed with Tourette's and schizophrenia, and it fucking, like, it's just like a snap. A completely different person is there. Like, they'll just, like, look at you and start talking as a completely other person, and they're talking to themselves but to you, but then the other person will talk to you as well. So they're having a conversation with you, but it's two people having a conversation with you kind of deal. You're like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I had to drive 6 hours in the car with her to get her here. And during a psychotic break, it was fucking scary.
Dude. Yeah, I can't imagine. I can't imagine. That's I mean, like, I hate to say it in this level, but it's like you've got a golem in your car.
It was, dude. Yeah, like, she was, like, hurting herself in the car and shit. I was like, fuck, man.
Dude, that's
rolling around in the back seat.
Well, there's nothing I could do. There's nothing you can do.
I was like, at a certain point, I was like, if you don't stop doing this particular thing, I'm gonna have to take you to the hospital. I can't do anything for you. Like, I'm just gonna have to find a hospital here.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck to do here.
No, it's like, dude, the human brain is a fucking marvel.
Yeah, dude. And when it snaps, it's so powerful.
Dude, it just does whatever the fuck it wants.
Snaps in a crazy fucking way, dude.
So
you're 12 at this point, surrounded by these kind of people?
Pretty much. Oh my God. Learning about all different walks of life, for sure.
On top of all the other stuff that you just gone through?
So, fortunately, like, this place was like, you stay there.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was supposed to stay there for a week. I cut myself with a fucking toothbrush because somebody hit one of my triggers at the time, which was being called short and whatever. Somebody called me small. We were playing basketball, and it pissed me off. So, being the 12-year-old, I was like, what can I do to get attention?
Man.
You know. But stayed there for 10 days. How'd you do it with a
toothbrush?
I broke it in half.
Oh, okay.
And rubbed my skin till it bled. Yeah, it was crazy, dude. Crazy.
Oh my God.
The things you'll do when you have the imagination of a child and no fear of hurting yourself.
Did you ever have those kids in high school that would, like, use the erasers on themselves?
Yes, bro.
Like, what the fuck?
What are you doing? Ice and salt?
Yeah. Oh God, dude. Yeah.
That was a challenge.
Oh my God. Or the
Tide Pods.
You were out in Saginaw, so, like, I bet the kids played quarters, huh?
Yeah.
You slide the fucking quarter at each other's knuckles, or I guess some people call it bloody knuckles too.
Bloody knuckles. Yeah. We would play the version where you fucking do this shit.
Oh yeah, dude. I did it a couple of times. I was like, this isn't for me.
No,
bro.
Dude. Why would you do that?
Yeah, this. I feel like
I don't like this. We're in PE. I'm running.
I swear, this is an ag class every time.
Yeah,
ag class because like you're just chilling. You're reading about fucking cows.
Either I was in the computer lab playing Roblox or in the gym playing fucking bloody knuckles.
Yeah, for real. No in between.
Yeah, no, literally.
Oh man! So how long? You said you had to be in there for a week?
10 days.
10 days.
I ended up staying there, and then you go to an outpatient program, which is basically like school. Mm-hmm. You go during the day, and then you get to go home for 6 weeks. And that place was actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
The teacher, Yes, in my opinion. Mostly because the teacher there taught using Greek mythology, and I was a huge Percy Jackson fan, so I was a huge nerd in her class. Bro. Every time she'd ask a question, I'd be like, well, here's the answer to the math question, and here's the answer to the mythological question, and, just a huge fucking nerd geek.
You found a place where you belong,
Oh, yeah, dude. So, moved from there, and my mom had started working at Trinity High School in Euless. And so, at this point, I was in 8th grade.
Okay.
That pretty much finished up my 7th grade year at that school.
Okay, yeah.
And so 8th grade rolls around, and I start at Harwood Junior High. And this is like, Euless is, do you know where Euless is?
Yeah.
Hurst Euless Bedford, HEB. Yeah. So if you know Euless, it's like half, like, super high-end nice.
Yeah.
And half, like, not so super nice. Mm-hmm. And it's just the way that the city economically works.
Yeah.
But like
the rich people are paying for good stuff.
It's the most diverse place. Like Trinity High School is the third most diverse high school campus in the country, I think, or whatever. Like based on demographic, like it's a majority. It's a minority white. So like everything else is more than which is kind of cool because I think it's one of the first that has done that. But just a huge mix, a mixing pot of people for sure.
Yeah, dude.
So then I came out of a place where I saw the perspective of how difficult people's lives can be, and came into a place of whole different cultures. So like I got this huge,
and you get to see how difficult people's lives can be. Yeah,
you just get this. I got this cultural crazy overflow of different types of people. Adopted the goth culture.
Goth?
Yeah.
Oh,
grew my hair out, dyed it black.
Yes.
Wore Thrasher shirts to school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Had some sick ass Vans probably.
Oh yeah, for sure. Tried to skate, got pretty good at that for a little bit, and then quit because I hurt myself once.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah. Well, I got back into it, and I can tell you about that too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I need to hear that one. Yeah.
My tooth, because you were around for the tooth, right? Yep.
When I first met you, actually, I never saw you with a tooth until now. I think.
Yeah. I don't think you have ever seen me with a tooth.
I forgot about that. Yeah. That's crazy. So. He was missing his front ass tooth.
Yeah,
bro.
right here.
Looking goofy out here with the long hair.
Yeah, long ass hair.
I miss the long hair.
Yeah, me too, man. I shouldn't have cut it, but I did. So
I'm kind of glad I did.
Yeah,
I miss it all the time. Though,
I do me too.
But
I don't miss taking care of it.
Exactly. Yeah. Or like those days whenever it just didn't feel right.
Yeah,
because it's so much hair. It's like, it's just a lot, dude.
But
yeah,
Harwood Junior High was cool. It was a lot different, just totally different group of people, and people I got way closer to, and joined choir because my mom was a choir teacher, so I kind of got pushed into it a little bit, but that kind of changed like my whole life because going into high school after that,
there's a lot of goth kids in choir.
So Harwood is at 7, 8, 9, so you start high school as a sophomore instead of as a freshman.
Interesting.
So going into 10th grade. After junior high, I was like, we're already, like, you don't have to really worry about being like a freshie or whatever, like a fishy freshman.
Because you're all basically the same size.
Yeah.
That's the difference between 9th and 10th grade. Right, exactly. Fuck, yeah.
No, but yeah, there's like a lot of changes.
Yeah.
So like so I go into this, like, basically, I know the people that I went to junior high with.
Yeah.
But it's a outdoor campus with like different buildings for all your stuff, so it's huge.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's like my graduating class was like 1,200 people or something.
Bro, mine was like 90 people, I think.
Yeah.
Or something.
Like just a fuck ton of people. Yeah. Like graduation takes like 3.5 hours.
Jesus, dude. Ours was like an hour maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. So
and they were really like pushing it.
Oh yeah, pushing it. Yeah. No,
we got time. It's all good.
We did not have
Y'all
time.
Are getting like scooted across the stage probably. Like
and of course luckily at my graduation I sang the national anthem.
Nice.
I directed the national anthem because I was the student director that year. So the senior choir sings the national anthem and the class song.
Yeah.
And then I got to direct it, which was pretty cool.
That's dope.
But yeah, it took so long. But I was at the very beginning, so it was basically like Chandler Stevens walk across the stage, sit down, and then I'm sitting there until like XYZ. No. So it's just like I'm sitting there at the front, like you can't bring your phone, you can't bring anything with you. You're just sitting there in a robe and gown and fucking.
They don't expect you to fuck around out there with your boys, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like what are we supposed to do sitting here? But
somebody's popping off a firework or something.
High school was a fucking trip, dude. Like I think I'm one of the minority when I say that like high school is probably like my most enjoyed experience. Because like I know a lot of people are like, oh, high school, but I found something in high school. Like I did show choir.
Yeah.
And that was like my thing.
Nice.
Like people knew me because of it, and like I would get like top performer of the year in the choir.
In it and everything. Yeah.
Like senior year of high school, I got the Texas choir student of the year. Whoa. Which like my name went into like a congressional meeting, which is pretty fucking cool. Like my name's in the U.S. or like not the U.S. the Texas state government like file folder. It's pretty cool.
Definitely not anywhere like that. Well, hey, it's somewhere.
It can always happen. It can always happen. Yeah. But like when I always talk to people, I'm like, dude, high school was fucking. It was so dope.
That's dope, dude. Hell
and
yeah.
It wasn't even because like most people are like, oh yeah, we were partying in high school. I was like, nah, I was partying at school. Like,
yeah, bro, you're living like you're high on life, dog.
Well, my mom's the choir teacher, so I spend all of my time in the choir room basically, and kind of have like a free pass anytime I need to do anything at school.
Yeah,
like if I need, to let a teacher know I'm going to be late, I'm just like, hey mom, can I get a note?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
And it's like now I can just walk through the hallway, be 10 minutes late to class, and be like, and my grades
and
are good.
you're basically like the dude with the leather jacket from choir. You know what I mean? Like the dude with all the stuff down the arms. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I
did you have
hated that. Jacket? I did have a letter jacket. Yeah. The only thing that was on my letter jacket was an American flag and then Harmony, which was the show choir, and then obviously your last name. But no, we got letter jackets for choir. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, dude.
I love my letter jacket. I wish there wasn't such a big like stipulation with wearing it.
Yeah.
After.
Yeah. This is a nice jacket.
It is. It's fucking. It's warm as hell. Mm-hmm. But it says 2019 on it, so it's like everybody's like, "The fuck, this guy graduated? You, this guy graduated 5 years ago. He's still wearing his Letterman jacket." I'm like, dude.
I remember whenever I first went to college, I had bought some like clothes, before I went, and somebody stole them out of the fucking out of the dryer, and so the only jacket I had was my Letterman. And fucking, dude.
Every day on college.
Every day somebody would say some shit. I'm like, fuck off, dude. Like,
I know.
Yeah, that sucked. That was not very cool. Yeah.
No, yeah. But at the same time, I deserved a Letterman because I couldn't play football. Dude, my fucking frame was not allowed. I was not.
No, you would have been the ball.
An athlete.
Yeah. You'd have been. Yeah, you might have been able to hold it.
Whoever made up my genetic makeup was like, this guy is going to be a choir kid.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah. And you're short up there. You had to sit on you were on the front row, weren't you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, in the show choir, it's like all the girls are taller than me too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's like
our girls are tall.
When I'm dancing with these girls, they're like double my size.
And yes, dude.
We're doing like pickup stuff, and I'm like, all right, I got this. Crumple.
They pick you up.
Yeah, no, literally. That's usually what I would do.
Oh my god, that's wild, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. It was a fun.
That's cool though that you were able to enjoy it though, man.
Oh yeah dude. Awesome. We performed. We would go on like a choir trip every year, and like our first one was like San Antonio. So like we went to like a boys' ranch and a couple other things, and that was cool and all. But then the second time we went to Branson, Missouri.
Nice.
And we sang at Dolly Parton's. It's like
Dollywood.
No. That place too, but this place is like medieval times, but Dolly Parton style. So it's like all country shit, like longhorns running through and stuff, and you're eating turkey legs while you're watching like a country performance and like a rodeo, basically.
I've never heard of this.
Like a super huge rodeo place.
I would love to see it.
It's so dope. Novelty. So I got to meet Dolly Parton.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yo.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool experience. And take pictures of her and sing on a stage and stuff at the event. So that was like, you get like a once in a lifetime type of thing.
That's really cool.
And
that's
then
like
we went on
a bowl game, dude.
Yeah, dude. No, I can tell you about that too. We did tap dancing on a ferry, like a ferry showboat.
Yeah.
Got to tap dance in front of a crowd on a ferry showboat.
Cool, dude. Okay.
So super dope.
Did you take dance or?
I have danced and like done like show, like performance based stuff. Basically my whole life.
Nice. Okay.
I was in a dance group for a while. Never any like, I took like ballet for a few weeks and then like, but never any like classes, I guess, of like actual teaching dance. But you kind of like, dance is kind of like one of those things that you can pick up through just like doing it. And it's kind of like, it's your own thing anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, anyone can dance.
It's like you have a rhythm or you don't kind of deal.
If you have rhythm, you can dance. You just have to do a move. I mean, it's basically just...
And like we were saying earlier, like you can wear whatever you want and you can dance however you want. Yeah. You just got to fucking sell it.
You just got to sell it. You just got to
enjoy it, man.
But no, we sang... Speaking of the baseball game, we sang the national anthem at the Texas Rangers baseball game. I met George W. Bush.
What?
Yeah, shook hands, took a piss selfie with him.
What?
Hell yeah, dude.
That's cool.
And it's like, you don't have to like George W. Bush to still be like, that's pretty cool to meet a former president.
Like even if it was Biden, like I would be like, yeah, I mean that's still cool.
Yeah, it's sick. Even if it was Bill Clinton.
Yeah, right. Or fucking Nixon, or I don't give a fuck.
Like any of them. Yeah. You're meeting a fucking president. It's like somebody that used to be the leader of the free world.
Yeah, dude.
It's pretty cool. But, so yeah, lots of experience like that. Like we went to Disney senior year. Super cool. They always take a Disney trip. So I've gotten to go to Disney a couple times.
Big school, man. Fuck.
Yeah. Sometimes. Dude, there's so many people though, man. Like,
you meet dude.
Literally, when I say every walk of life, like it literally is like every walk of life.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like we would have kids getting like arrested on campus for having like a kilo on them.
Oh shit!
And you're like, why the fuck did you bring that to school?
I swear for real, dude. Because of their circumstances, buddy.
Yeah. No, true.
Hey, how was your like home life during high school though? Like this is all after all that stuff. Like so mom bounce back and all that.
Divorce happens, and they split, and like it's like different. So like you get holidays that are different. I get like 3 Christmases, 4 now really.
Oh shit!
Because it's like all the step families and stuff as well. So that's cool. Like you're like as a kid you're like, oh, like I get presents 1, 2, 3. How many times? Like that's crazy. And so home life was different. Like. I don't know. A lot of my time was spent with my mom, basically nonstop. So we kind of created this and we're very similar people. Like our brains are probably almost exactly matched. It's like weird.
Well, you're her dad reincarnated.
Constantly at each other's necks.
Oh god. And then
like, you don't like your dad for an amount of years of your life because the only thing you know about him is that. He had a scandal.
Yeah, that big thing, you know, you can't see
you can't
before,
unsee.
You know?
Yeah. So you're like, until you get older and mature, you are basically always on the side of like, oh, like my dad's wrong and he's an evil person, blah, blah, blah.
Now, did your mom accentuate that in any way?
I mean, some parents I won't say she like, I don't think my mom ever wanted
like
to see my dad
on you, like
be like the evil person, but there were times when she definitely would like tell me things that she probably shouldn't.
Oh, right on.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, she was probably pissed at him.
Yeah, well, rightfully so. Rightfully so. There's no defense for it, and I mean, but it was in a time of his life too. Like he was losing his parents, and like that was a difficult circumstance. So as I grow up and like mature more, I kind of see like there's no excuse for
fall
it.
Into that, you know,
but at the same time, I can also see where it could have come from.
Yeah.
Like no
somebody's
excuse,
brain going
down a
certain very specific path, you know?
Yeah. It's just, so home life was interesting, I'll say. Especially with like Kinley, the little sister adopted. Like I'm 12 when she's born and we adopt her.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm basically
Who
like,
is Kinley to you? Do you know, like, was it like somebody in the family needed?
No, it was a crazy gift from the universe.
Wild.
She was just.
Were your parents looking to adopt her?
They were thinking about it, and I think that once they like found the opportunity that just stuck out to them, that was when they were like, okay, well, we were already thinking about
and
it.
It was her,
and then
was perfect.
So like they. Like right after she was born and they officially adopted her, that's when the divorce was finalized as well.
Oh shit!
You can't divorce and adopt. If you didn't know that, there's like a legal stipulation.
To get her kind of deal.
Well, it was a crazy experience because, like to adopt a child of Native American descent, you have to like go to their tribe and get like their tribal leader to basically sign documents that say yes, you can adopt.
Take the child from
from the father or mother or whatever. Yeah, so her being that, it was just like. They went to like a reservation.
Did you go with them?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't. If I did, I don't remember it very well.
I'm imagining like you get to sit like crisscross applesauce in a room with a guy. And you're like,
yeah.
Do you say sir? Or? What do you
I don't
call
know.
him?
Supreme leader.
Yeah, something. I don't fucking know. Something cool. It's gonna be a cool.
It's got to be
Chief.
cool, right?
Chief,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
probably.
Chief.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, I don't know if they still adopt those.
I mean, they're living that way, you know. So some of them. Yeah. I don't know how devout.
A lot of like reservations now are very. I mean, they're pretty much just neighborhoods.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
They're just normal.
You watched Reservation Dogs?
Mm-mm.
It's pretty. It's goofy. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like it's just Native Americans, but they're like doing hood rat shit. You know? Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, I'm sure they do the same thing we do here. They probably have the same demographic. It's just their own. They have their own area, which like deserved.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep your shit, man.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
That was people like to complain, but those peoples were terribly
That's
treated.
Fucking. I don't want to. I'm not even gonna say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm thinking of?
I'd probably, yeah.
No, let's not. Okay. All right. So on that note, I think I'm gonna let's take another break. I think it's actually, are we 4:20 time now?
Yeah, we're 20 minutes over.
Bro. It's fucking
Happy 420.
Happy 420,
Shit.
people. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna celebrate a little bit, and then we'll get back to you guys, and we'll fucking talk a little bit more about getting this dude out of high school and maybe growing up a little bit, getting a little height on him or something. Yeah.
Finally did that.
Would be cool, yeah.
We didn't hit 6 feet.
How much do you weigh now? Like 155?
You're giving me too much credit,
Am
man.
I really?
130 maybe.
Really?
On a good day.
That's a big shirt. That's what it is.
Yeah. It gets, yeah.
Whoa, for real? Speaking of which, I got
very exothermic.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a trip.
Just my metabolism, I'm pretty sure, I'm not
insane.
Absolutely positive, but I'm pretty sure I have a genetic metabolism issue.
Oh, really?
It like burns fat really, really quickly.
Yeah, because for your height, 130, that's really small. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because how tall are you? Like 5'11"?
Yeah, 5'10".
Yeah.
5'11"-ish.
Oh, dude.
Getting there.
I got like 45 pounds on you, bro. And I'm not even big for my height. Like,
yeah.
For our height.
I'm tiny.
You know?
Literally.
Crazy.
I'm very, very small.
Well, let's get this little dude stoned and we'll get him back on the pod. All right, guys. And we're back. We did a little bit of celebrating. Chandler over here was showing me some of his music, which is diverse and fantastic.
Thank you.
In all of this different respects. That's really cool, man.
It's a journey. Like music creation is it's either very difficult to learn or very expensive to get someone else to do. Like for our 3 songs from my band's music, it costed us like $600-$700 every time we would go in to record.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Jesus. So you're talking like that's an investment.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're saying learn, you're talking about like more like the post-production stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
The post-production of music is very difficult to grasp, I guess. Like people go to college for that shit.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot that goes into it, man, and like the marketing and all that stuff too as well. Like that's the stuff that I probably need help with is like the marketing and stuff.
That's the side that I am kind of good at, I guess.
That's what you're learning in school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the business.
It is and especially with social media, like I take every class I can that has to do with social media because like it's definitely the future of how we like go about commerce.
Already,
yeah. Like you buy, I feel like if you're buying something for yourself, you probably saw it on like an ad on Instagram or Facebook or something.
Definitely.
Like rather than like going out, like if you go to the mall like once a year.
Yeah, really.
And you order off Amazon like 150 times a year.
I was talking to me and Kristen went to the mall the other day, and she said somebody used to work there, and they were like, "Dude, it's not anywhere near the same. Like it's just like." No, yeah, it's like a ghost of what it is.
It's changed. Yeah. People, I mean, it's just the ease of access has become so sought after.
Dude. Yeah, I remember back whenever people didn't really have like, I feel like not everybody had like a debit card and a credit card, handy.
Yeah,
like now that's just the way
it's just common sense.
Yeah, like you might not be able to pay cash some places, man.
No, yeah, like Six Flags doesn't accept cash.
Really?
Yeah, at all.
Oh wow, I thought that was just a COVID thing. That's crazy, dude.
They still don't. Huh. They just stopped accepting.
Oh, they don't do it at the Rangers Stadium either.
Don't accept cash.
What? Yeah,
I don't know about the Cowboys Stadium. I can't remember.
Jerry will take $1 anyway. He can get it, buddy.
Yeah, true. Well, no, that's like what's it called? Netflix just ended DVD rentals.
Just ended it? Mm-hmm. You could still do that?
Yeah, you can still order DVD. Well, now you can't. But yeah,
they just ended it. I wish I would have just done it for the novelty of it, man. I never got to do it. DVD. Yeah, because I remember whenever Netflix like first came out, dude, that was crazy. The little red envelopes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like Redbox.
Redbox, yeah, used to be huge. They're still there though.
Yeah, I mean, they're not everywhere like they used to be, but you can get video games from those things now. I'm like, dude,
that's crazy.
Let me go rent it. Let me go rent Batman Arkham Knight.
I swear.
Like Arkham Asylum.
Dude, I bought all the Batman games recently because they were on a sale on the Microsoft store or whatever.
Yeah, they're so good.
Yeah.
Those are some great games.
I have those, and then I have, did you ever play, are you a Lord of the Rings fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never played Mordok, though. Or is that what it's called?
The Shadow of Mordor?
Yeah, Shadow of Mordor. Yeah. I said Mordok.
Head ass. He's a fucking Lord of the Rings fan, guys.
No, I'm a big fan.
Big fan.
I'm like a Lord of the Rings fan from like, I read the books when I was a kid.
Yeah, you're too young to be a Lord of the Rings fan, bro.
But like the movies, like I don't think,
the movies changed my childhood, dog.
The age that I would have been, like, dude, they're Marvels. Like now, I mean, you watch them now, but I didn't watch them when I was like a kid.
Yeah.
But like, dude, that's like, it's crazy that they were doing that shit in fucking.
Right. When did that one come out? 2000, the first one?
Yeah. 2002 or something.
I think the first one came out in like 2000.
2000 exactly, probably. Maybe 99.
2001, I would
2001
say.
Probably.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I was going to put a number on it.
Yeah, but just the special effects. Alone are.
Dude, they put in so much effort into that. If you watch all the like after stuff, it's crazy, man.
The amount of money.
All right, so let's get back to the pod. Let's talk about. So we were coming out of high school. No, you're good. Yeah, we're gonna go all over the place here, guys. It's 420 now.
Yeah. Welcome to the
Thunderdome.
Yeah, that one.
Oh my god! Have you ever even seen Oh fuck! Now I'm not even gonna remember the name of the movie. Goddamn.
I don't want to say a movie name and then
Mad
look
Max.
Like Mad Max.
Yeah.
No.
I've
not the original one either.
Once, and I was older when I watched it.
Yeah.
It's before your time, buddy.
Well, they made the remake, and it was terrible.
Oh, really? I didn't get to watch it. It looked dope.
I didn't watch it either, but I mean, the reviews are...
Really?
You know.
God damn it.
But that's like everything. They just... That's like Hollywood now.
They shit on whatever... Yeah. On everything. Yeah.
Well, that and all the remakes, man. Just make something original. Original content would be nice.
Yeah, that would be cool. There's a ton of it out there. I feel like the big names are having to do remakes because there's so much original content.
Have you seen the Mario movie yet?
No.
You should go see it.
I've heard it's fantastic.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Jack Black just fucking ruled.
Oh my god, I love him, dude.
That casting was awesome.
We had to keep that dude safe at all costs.
They made it work, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone was all fucking pissed off about the casting, but it was awesome.
Yeah, I just listened to another podcast about that the other day. They're like, who gives a shit, dude? Yeah.
As long as the movie's good.
Yeah.
And it was.
Yeah, and that's what I'm looking forward to. I need to see that. Yeah. We just got Avatar the other day, The Way of Water.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I haven't seen that yet either. I don't know. Avatar, the original one, is great and all, but I don't buy into the hype of like seeing another one.
You're too young.
No, I don't even think it was that. They came out like, what, 2012?
Something like that, yeah.
So I think it's more just like, leave it be.
Yeah.
Like, why take 11 years to make a new one?
I don't know. It was pretty dope.
It was?
Yeah, it was seriously dope, dude. Yeah. Yeah. But, so, back to the pod officially now.
No, seriously.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, we're going to get it together here in just a minute. Okay, so we're coming out of high school. Where'd you go to college?
I started college at UTA after I graduated.
You said you graduated 2019?
Yeah, 2019. What changed?
From high school?
Yeah, from high school.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, like, all throughout high school, basically all throughout my life, I didn't really talk about it, but because obviously you're just trying to talk about, like, the major stuff, but I was going to join the military. That was, like, my plan. And, like, all my friends were going to join, like, my friends.
Choir in the military?
Yeah. I was going to join the Air Force choir, probably, if anything. And then, but ended up, like, last minute, I was like, damn, dude, I don't want to, like, give 4 of my years of my life to doing that. And then, like, I went through the whole process as a senior in high school. Like, I went to the recruiter and stuff, took the ASVAB, got a crazy high score on the ASVAB. I think I scored like a 96 on the ASVAB. So 99 is the highest score.
Oh, really? Okay, nice.
So it's like 96 out of 99. So they were
you're going Air Force,
dude, I got text messages like when the grades for the ASVAB came in from every fucking branch of the military.
Jeez.
Like National Guard was texting me, the Marines were texting me. They're all like, hey, we want to offer you like, you know, this position, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But I was like, I like the Air Force and I want to do cybersecurity. And so I went to them and they were like, we want you to either do pilot school or you can be a mechanic. And I was like, pilot school is like what, like 6 years in the military or something like that. Probably. And I was like, that's just That's just so
That's
much
gonna be
time.
the whole rest of your life,
like
too,
literally,
man.
yeah, like it's a career.
Because once you do that, like you're not.
What am I
going to
do when I get out?
I'm
going to go fly for American Airlines. Yeah,
yeah, right. Yeah,
like you just do this. So at the very, very end, like probably a week before graduating, I was like, "Hey, Mom, I know I haven't done anything to get ready for it, but I think I'm just gonna go to college." And she was like,
"Your mom's a teacher." She's like, "Fuck
what?
you, dude."
She was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I'll pay out of pocket and stuff for it." Like,
she's probably thinking about all the scholarships she could have got you.
Yeah, no,
like,
literally, we're sitting there. Like, I got one,
Uh-huh.
and I wasn't even going to use it, but it was like $1,000, and
Right,
so
yeah.
UTA was where I decided to go because it's the only place that accepted my application as late as I was putting it in.
Dude, that's exactly how I did mine. I
Yeah.
ended up switching over to go to UCA in Arkansas.
Yeah.
And so I sent it in like at the deadline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I had planned on going to play soccer, and I fucking had toured the school, done all this stuff, but they only covered like half the cost.
Oh,
like,
of course.
the school that UCA was like half the cost already, so it's like, yeah, that's how it.
Dude, college is fucking expensive.
It's fucking expensive,
Huge
bro. They wanted
fucking-
like 30 something thousand a year for. It was a private school, though.
Yeah, I'm not going to call it a scam because there's people that go to it and are
and get
successful.
benefits out of it.
There is benefits, but it is quite literally like insane that we pay so much just to get a piece of paper.
At the
that
very
tells us we're
least, it's
educated.
overpriced. Let's call it that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
but UTA, music education, was my idea because my mom's a teacher. So
that's what's up. Right
educate music, right? And start doing that. I hate school.
Yeah.
I learned very quickly. And also, music is, like, not one of the hardest majors, one of the most time-consuming.
Oh, for
like, probably
sure.
50 to 60
So
hours
much
of my
practice.
week
Yeah, and
goes
then
into just
studying.
practicing music and studying for homework and stuff. Because
Jesus.
you're not only, like, it's like, not only are you having to go to, like, your, like, sight reading class, right? And music theory. Like, theory is, like, the one that's the hardest, right? That's, like, known as the hardest thing. Mm-hmm. But you're also, like, practicing 8 songs for a choir concert and 5 songs for a solo repertoire. And so now that's 11 songs. And you're part of, like, an outside choir thing. And I joined a fraternity.
Fuck.
So it's, like, I got into college, I was, like, I want to do everything. And so I had a basically full-time serving job going to college, being in choir, like, doing all this, all these different activities, and it was just I kind of like got really big burnout in the first semester.
I would imagine so.
So like I came into the second semester like I'm going to do a lot less.
Yeah.
And I
what
was
do
like,
you cut though?
I left most of the extra like clubs.
Oh, okay.
I didn't leave the fraternity. Fraternity is still around for the most part.
Like the extra like choir clubs.
Yeah,
and
like
such?
the choir clubs, and like I wouldn't go to the library all the time and hang out with like the club, like different clubs there and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was a lot more like I'm gonna do my classes, I'm gonna do my concerts and choir stuff, and then frat parties.
Yeah.
But then that turned into I kind of put all my time and energy in frat parties, and then COVID hits. And so COVID college.
Dude, I'm actually super interested to hear about this. I haven't had anybody on that's been.
Okay. You want to know a trip, dude. So COVID college hits in like 2020. We go on spring break, and they're like, you get an extra week of spring break. Don't come back yet. We're sanitizing the whole school, right?
You're like, dope,
okay,
right?
Shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just like, let's all hang out, and nothing's closed yet. So it's still like first rollout of like the COVID scare. And then the next week comes along and they're like, yeah, you don't come back. We haven't been signed off to like let people return to schools yet.
Jeez.
So it turned from spring break to basically
a year off.
Not a whole year.
Or,
we
like,
got off
semester.
until they figured out the online stuff.
Ah, yeah.
And then they were like, okay, classes are now going to be held online.
Did they give you? Were you able to finish that semester?
Yes, we got the grades.
Spring break is
it was like
end
the
of
grades.
March?
Yes,
Okay.
It was like the grades that had already been done, and then we did like one final exam online for most of the classes.
Off for weeks, dude.
Yeah,
fuck.
It was like I think it was almost it was like probably 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
3 weeks after when they sent out the email where they were like, we're moving everything online. And so at that point, like, finish the semester and go into basically, I'm living on my own for the first time.
Yeah.
And we don't go out. What are you going to do? Go outside? Like,
You can't do shit.
we can't go to bars. I mean, I couldn't.
I bet they were
go to
policing
bars
that
anyway.
campus too, weren't they?
Yeah. You couldn't. There wasn't like I think we could go to the library at the beginning, but they cut that off pretty quickly as well.
Wow.
And so like it was I lived in some student apartments, like right off campus. And it basically just turned into everybody would just be in the rooftop every night, like partying and drinking and playing volleyball.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't go to sleep till like 3 a.m. and then you wake up. And so obviously first time living alone as basically a kid. I'll call myself a kid.
Yeah.
I'm barely 19 at this point.
You're
almost.
a kid. Yeah. At that
Yeah.
point, yeah.
And so you just basically get this freedom to sit inside and do nothing all day.
Nobody's really checking on you.
Yeah,
like,
no. So like the first thing that went was I stopped going to class.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it. This is boring.
I don't want to just sit.
I don't want to just sit inside and read a textbook on my computer and then take tests.
Yes.
So I would just sleep through classes and you know blow it off, and didn't realize that would really fuck up my GPA. I should have just like dropped classes.
Yeah, I did the same thing actually.
Yeah. So I was like really screwed. Going. So then I changed majors the next semester. I'm like, okay, I still want to go to college. Changed to music production, and I guess didn't really realize that it was just going to be kind of just as the same difference. I didn't understand the technical side of having to be taught how to do something I enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have to have someone tell me how to sing when I already enjoy it and it's already a skill that I have?
Yeah.
Like, what is it?
And you've already been training. It's like
like I can understand like getting better at singing, but like trying to manipulate someone's vocals to fit into a certain system is like totally different.
And they only teach certain styles.
Yeah. Like you're like, if you're my first solo like teacher person, like the one-on-ones you have was an opera singer.
Oh,
so
wow.
like she tried to transition me into like, I'm like, I sing like jazz and blues.
Yeah, bro.
Like I have like a jazzy like blues voice in most cases. Like I have like that gruff, you know? And so I was like, this doesn't make any sense. It's also not enjoyable. Like I'm not enjoying doing this. I like show choir stuff. I like singing Broadway. I like singing like this kind of music.
Like
and
real
she's
music,
like, and she's like, no, like, you know, you have to, the classical stuff is, you know, you have to learn that. And I'm like, but why though? Like, why are you teaching me stuff from
school?
That's why, you know, hundreds of years ago when like the new age thing, like the thing that if I want to go out in the world and do something with this degree, it would be in this music.
Right on. Yeah. Unless you wanted to sing in the opera.
Yeah, I mean, like, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I sang in a opera. That was cool. Freshman year, right before COVID actually happened, like February of 2020.
What's the opera called?
Pirates of Penzance. There's a movie for it too.
Okay, I was gonna
say it's fairly like, it's like one of those, if you know it, you know it.
If you know anything about opera, you probably know it.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know shit about opera, so
nobody really knows about opera. Like I don't know other operas, but I was in that one. So
is Phantom of the Opera? Is that an opera?
Yeah, it has an opera, and then they made it into a movie. And then it's the same thing with Pirates of Penzance and a lot of big operas. But like most operas are like in Italian, so like that's where you're like, how are you gonna know the name of the Italian?
Complete disconnect out here, dude. Cool. It sounds crazy though.
No, it was super cool. Yeah. It was like that was my first big like college stage performance, and that was fun. And I think I kind of connected to that a lot more. But then when that disappeared, like you're still doing choir class, but you're meeting over Zoom call.
Oh, what?
So like you're like singing on the computer with your mic muted in your room at home
with no feedback.
And then you're living with people. So I was like, what is kind of the point? And then like you don't have concerts. You don't have performances.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff is gone. Out the door. All you're doing is just all the technical bullshit work.
Bro.
So that's kind of where like COVID college really fucked my head up.
Oh my God.
Fucked me mentally for school.
You're saying like you didn't have a good time at college, but I didn't even think about that. Like jeez, man.
Yeah, it was pretty odd because you lose literally every part of college that makes it interesting. We can't have fraternity events because they're against COVID regulation.
You still have to pay dues and still be a part of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So like there was a stage in that got confusing as well, where we were like, what the fuck do we do?
Yeah.
Like, are we paying to sit on Zoom calls?
Sit at home, yeah.
Meeting once a week, but through Zoom call, and then like we hang out, but it's like we're not doing any philanthropy events. We're not doing any anything.
Not doing anything.
We literally could,
you might
because
be able
if you
to
do
meet
anything
up at the house.
Yeah, if you do anything and you get caught, it's like you're kicked off campus.
Yeah.
Because of COVID. Because COVID's scary as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Scariest things ever happened to college campuses.
Oh yeah, dude.
Because like that was the first place that COVID got real big in Texas was college campuses. Like UT Austin got hit by like a huge wave, and so all of UT system, including UTA, was like, okay, drop the hammer.
Yeah, we're not playing games.
Yeah, we're gonna go online.
Got a margarita and a cup. You're out of here.
Yeah. And dude, there was, I mean, like if you're a commuter, right? Yeah. Like commuters that live on campus but live in like Houston.
Oh.
They got moved out like 1 week's notice. They were like, hey, you have to pack up all your shit and get the fuck out.
What?
Yeah. And the refunds weren't
so
good
they
either.
Just had to move home.
Yeah, they just had to go back home.
What?
Which is like, that could be a huge detrimental thing. Like there's international students.
Oh yeah, dude. They got
so like
but they can't go home.
Yeah, what are they going to do? They have a visa. Like they're in America because they go to school.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, it was that was a like ordeal, dude.
Jeez, and you're a kid, you don't know how to deal with that stuff.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a kid that barely speaks English in a country that you've never been to besides going to major school.
And like you're a freshman, you're like 6-8 months in. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, so COVID college was just a fucking it was quite.
That's so interesting, man. That's so weird.
Yeah, because you don't really think about it if you weren't in the situation. How like
when you said that, I was like, I've talked to so many people that talk about like their business going through COVID and like, or just people in general, you know, and then like to be in college at the time, like I'm interested to talk to like people. Like I've talked to like my sister about it. Like she was still in like high school and stuff. And
my little brother was.
It's like that sounds awful, dude. Yeah.
Even worse. Because then you're even younger.
Yeah.
You're still...
Right. But you still have your parents and stuff, you know.
No,
but like, you guys are out there on your fucking own, dude.
Yeah.
Literally on an island.
Pretty much.
Jeez, dude.
It got me into a pretty rough spot.
Yeah.
For like I said, I wasted like 3 years of my life just being a dumbass because of COVID.
So did you go back to school after that semester?
Yeah, I've gone to school every semester since except for one.
Okay.
And then right now I'm at TCC. Because I'm like, I'm just going to get all of my business. I changed to business this last time. Because I was like, fuck music. Music college, at least. I can't do it. It's not for me. My brain doesn't like to click with...
Yeah, you're literally just learning stuff to teach other people. Like, and that's not what you plan on doing.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm just going to do business, learn that side of things. Learn how to build my own success and image rather than conforming to a system of
because that's images. Not even made to like have you put out music. I don't feel like
no.
Well, especially because you're on the music education side of that's probably why they were confused.
The music production, like it did teach you like some of the stuff, but I just like I don't know. There's something about being taught it versus learning it on your own. Damn.
Yeah.
That just makes it icky. I guess it's just like why would I want to waste my time for 4 years learning exactly how to do this certain thing, which I already like do.
Yeah.
And then it changes like your whole style and stuff. So
yeah.
But I think like it was a lot of just mindless weeks and weeks would just go by and you're like literally nothing doing nothing at all.
You're just stuck in your room all the time.
Because like you can't even like my job shut down. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I was working for valet at the time, and
valet like valet parking? Or?
Yeah, valet parking.
Really?
Yeah.
Over in Dallas?
Downtown Fort Worth.
Nice.
Yeah, I worked for Platinum Parking for like 2 years.
Whoa.
And
cool.
like 6 months during COVID, it just went out completely. Like there was no like there's no market for it because no one's out. But two, who the fuck's gonna let someone drive their car during a national pandemic?
Yeah, dude. Some fucking college kid.
So
that's on the campus. Like, no, dude.
Yeah. So you're basically like I'm out of a job. I'm out of school. I'm literally just laying in bed or sitting inside all day playing video games.
Oh my god.
That's like my whole life.
What was the game? What were you playing?
Dude, I played a little bit of everything during that time. Yeah, I'm like one of those gamers that I've never really stuck. I'm not like super good at anything, but I can pick up just about anything. Yeah. Like if I pick it up, Bros? I can whoop some ass at Smash Bros. Depending on your skill level.
Right on. Not very good, so you'd probably smash me out.
I main Fox, so like I know my main.
I do Pikachu. Yeah.
Nice. I like Jigglypuff too.
Dude, Jigglypuff is overpowered.
If you know how to use her, or
my buddy Kevin. Actually, I was going to tell you about my buddy Kevin. He's a Woodwind's major. He's a professor now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but he was in like like you were talking about all the different jobs and like all the stuff you had to go to. Like he's student teaching, has a full-time, or not, I don't know if it was full-time at the time, but a serving job. He's in the Arkansas Symphony Orchestra, like doing all these different clubs and stuff, dude. And like he was fucking stretched thin, dude. Buddy.
Stretched thin.
Yeah.
My stress levels.
But he was rocking it. I was like, dude, that's fucking wild. Like meeting up, like doing all this stuff. It was crazy.
Yeah. Well, and just the stress level alone of trying to be like an 18, 19-year-old, basically living like 6 different lives.
Yeah, dude.
Is like the major thing about college that I think makes it so difficult for people to integrate. Yeah. Like if they've never done
all these different
groups,
you're a certain person to these people, you know.
Like like when you come from high school to college, it's like in high school, it's like the same thing every day.
Yeah.
Like I'm basically just on a schedule. But in college, you're suddenly like thrown completely into, I can just do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
I could do whatever the fuck I want. Yeah, you're late for class, you're late for meetings, you're late for work, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't realize how hard it was to like wake myself up in the morning.
Because you go onto like a totally different kind of a schedule. You go into like 2-hour classes that are twice a day maybe, or 2 or 3 a day maybe on like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday you have one class. Yeah. And like, that's so hard to make a schedule around that.
My freshman year of college, my first semester in college. I didn't say this part. This is another important part. I took 21 hours of classes.
Jesus, dude.
Which is over the limit, technically. 18 is the limit for a freshman to be able to take.
Yeah, when you said you were going to do all of it, jeez.
Yeah, so I started with 18 hours. Took every class that I possibly could. Because I was like, it'd be like high school. I've got like 5 classes a day. I'll go to school,
and you had the job, though?
Yeah. Okay. So I would go to school. I'd leave at like 4 p.m., get to work at like 5, and work until...
midnight?
Yeah, whenever.
Get up at 7 the next day to get to school at 8?
Yeah. So it was basically like staying in high school, and then got introduced to the opera, and that's what added the extra 3 hours, because it was a class.
Wow.
So it was like I was just doing the opera, but it was an opera class.
Let that lady sucker you into taking opera?
Yep.
Yeah.
So she was like, you should join the opera, and then she was like, you have to do opera class if you want to be in the cast. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. Why not?
Damn it.
And so then suddenly like that's an extra, 10 hours a week, because we practiced 2 or 3 times a week, and then the whole week before the show. It's called Hell Week.
Crazy. Yeah, whenever they say like you took 21 hours, like that's 21 hours a week technically.
Yes,
but so that equals at least 48 hours of like study and like
easy.
So class plus like studying and all the class or the like the rehearsals and stuff you have to do.
You're talking daily homework for at least 4 classes every day.
Yeah.
Which is going to take you probably 3 to 4 hours every night. And that's after you're getting home from work at, 11 or 30 or 12.
Jeez, dude.
So you're like fuck ass tired.
Oh my God, dude.
Because you had a whole full day, and then you're doing all that. Yeah, dude. I just overbooked, bro. Overbooked life.
Bro. Yeah.
Well, when you
don't want to pull out either. Yeah. You're like, I can fucking do this.
I can do this
6 months, or like 4 or 5 months, or whatever it is.
Yeah, I get the weekends, But like that was
studying on the weekend.
Yeah, I get the weekends to study.
Yeah, literally.
After I work a double,
keep my head above water.
After I work a double, because my job needs me to stay on.
Oh my God! And weekends are not an option.
Yeah, dude. I think that was the biggest. I think if I had worked in like retail or something instead of going right into service industry, as soon as I started working,
but you wouldn't have any fucking money, bro.
True. Yeah. Well, but I mean, yeah. Fair, but I didn't really need any money. I spent more of my money on bullshit than I did. Well, I mean, like,
because you probably were in the dorm, right? Yeah.
Well, I never did a dorm. I stayed with my mom for the first year or semester, and then moved into the student apartments right when they opened. Which those are dope as fuck. It's called Park Place. A rooftop volleyball court, rooftop pool. About. Yeah,
Park Place. That's on Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I've seen it.
Dope.
I've never been like around it.
The management
from UTA actually.
The management is awful there, but the place itself is pretty fucking it's killer.
Yeah.
It's like a cool-ass place to live.
Yeah, it looks like... I mean, it doesn't look like a super nice place, but like it sounds like it has some cool shit about it.
It had some cool shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, you basically... It was like, what? COVID was like a year and a half, probably.
Yeah.
Total of when we couldn't do anything, and then things kind of started going like... You had like the option, right? but the option was up to the professors. So like you could take a class and they would be like, we meet one time a week and everything else is online.
Because they're chilling. They have their life set up around this schedule. Yeah,
they're getting paid, so they don't give a fuck when they meet.
They're spending less on gas and shit. Like, yeah, that sounds super chill.
So, but you're still that was the craziest part. We still paid the same. Like it was like $6,000 a semester to sit on a computer.
You could have went to fucking textbooks. Arizona State University, buddy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
I literally could have done online college anyway.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So you're and you know you're not using any of the buildings, but here's the scummiest part about all of COVID. UTA kept one building on campus open for staff, for staff to work. But since they had the building open for staff, they were able to still charge us the building fees for all of UTA, every building fee, just because the one was open. Yeah, bro. Scam.
Oh, wow.
Huge fucking, that was like some crazy shit. And then like the president, right after COVID happened, up and just dipped. We went through like 3 presidents.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild, dude. That's like the Fridays they used to work out. Their GM just disappeared. They were like, oh, fuck. Yeah. Now they got to move to to-goes and all that shit. Yeah. Like they don't even have the GM out. He sucked anyways, so. Yeah,
that's fair. TGI Fridays takes like an hour and 30 minutes for your food to come out.
The one here?
Yeah.
Fuck that place, dude. Yeah, the
I
one
go there
in Conway,
to drink $2 beers.
Fair choice. Yeah.
I go there to get $2 beer. That's about it.
That's literally the only reason I went. Yeah. I've taken people in there and they got pissed off. They're like, this sucks, dude. I'm like, yeah, but the beer's $2.
$2. Yeah. But cheese fries take literally 45 minutes.
Yeah, bro. If you ask for the like chips and salsa, it's going to be a minute.
It's going to be a minute.
Literally, yeah. Because there's nobody in there.
No.
Like I don't think I've seen a kitchen worker unless they're like sitting at the bar out here. Yeah. On their fucking phone, like chilling over here at the table. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the place is empty. The place is empty. What are they going to sit in the kitchen for? Dude, we went in there one day and...
I'd work at a TGI Fridays kitchen, dude. Bitch, that's what, $16 an hour doing fuck all?
Yeah, I did it when I was a manager at Fridays for a second. And the kitchen's pretty chill. It's all easy shit, dude. Yeah.
It's all frozen?
No, like the saute station and stuff like that.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah, they have all some good stuff. Yeah. At a good one, it's good food. But at those, it's not good. It's not good.
Makes sense. It's like every other restaurant.
Literally, yeah. And I don't understand how the company is letting that go down right next to like Cowboy Stadium and shit. Like you think you'd just make that one fucking super nice.
Yeah, super nice.
Yeah, you'd pump money into it just to keep
it
that way.
It's on literally like the corner of one of the busiest streets in Arlington.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It sucks though. Yeah.
It does. Their parking lot is awful. Just their parking lot alone is stupid.
Bro. Yeah. At the Boomer Jacks parking lot, they got the better end of it, but still that parking lot sucks.
It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
You try to get out of there and take a left?
No.
Fucked.
You try to get out of there and your car's fucked if it's any lower than...
Yeah, dude, that little drop
that drop is fucked.
Oh, why? Man.
That thing would destroy my car when I was driving over it.
Yeah.
I would just pull all the way around to the light. I'd just be like, I'll wait at the light. You have
to, dude, yeah.
I'll just wait at the light.
Yeah. Yeah, I drove that truck out there, so it's chill now, but if I take Kristen's car to work, I gotta like go offside and stuff, like, yeah. So college is crazy, dude.
Yeah, college.
And you're still in now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what's your projected...
If I can work my ass off, it's like, I think 2024
or what semester are you technically in, we'll say. Or what year would you say you are?
If I go based off my hours, I think I'm like the end of a sophomore.
Oh, okay.
But that's because
22, you're still in there.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay.
So I think probably be fully finished by like 24.
That's what's up.
So it's not terrible.
That'd be cool. And then business, and so you're rocking this music stuff over here. Can you shout out the names of like your name on Spotify and everything?
For sure. The band, I would look up the band for sure.
The band is dope. Yeah.
The solo music probably won't have any work done to it for a while until I can find somebody that like can actually help me out on the production side of things.
Yeah.
And like make it sound really professional. Yeah, no, literally. Yeah. But Sativa Kid, it's the weed strain, but with a Z.
Yeah, Sativa Kid. Yeah.
You can find us on
Spotify,
Apple Music,
that's rock
YouTube,
music.
And everything.
Like,
yeah, it's called quality rock and roll is what we call it.
Okay, right on. Yeah, because it seems like pretty pure rock.
Yeah, it's got like some like Nirvana AC/DC-esque mix.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, I still can't think of
I always tell people if Nirvana sang AC/DC music.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay. Yeah, because I'm thinking
not
of, like,
saying that I'm
not
Kurt Cobain,
Pantera, but somebody like that.
Yeah,
Maybe it is Pantera that I'm thinking of. Yeah, it has a good rock to it, dude. And that dude is shredding that guitar, bro.
Dude, yeah. He's talented as fuck. We have like a 13 song set that we do for like live gigs, but like I said, it's like $600 a fucking song to get it recorded.
Yeah, dude.
So you're looking at like that's that's like rent.
Yeah,
in most cases.
Yeah, the Wayside guys, they have Hunter is the guy. He works for a production company, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. And he helps mix their stuff. He at his house has a soundboard 10 times as big as this thing, dude. It's insane looking. And that's like dope. They did a lot of their recording in the house, and like he did all
super sick.
Yeah, it's really
that's really what I like. I have like a catalog of hundreds of songs that I just write.
Yeah.
In like, in a month or whatever. Yeah. When I'll just like sit down and I'll like hear something and I'll be like, oh, that sounds cool. Trip it out and write some shit to it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like I have one that I want to release called Space Candy.
Yeah.
That I'm like super fucking excited about.
Hell yeah.
And the beat sounds so fucking cool. And I had a friend make it for me. And when he brought it to me, I was like, dude, this is fucking tight. Like, this is cool as fuck. It's like super like acid lo-fi. Oh. But like with a trapness to it.
Yeah.
A trap beat behind it.
Okay.
But like this psychedelic lo-fi type of beat sounds super dope. Synthwave, I guess.
Yeah.
You could say.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, I'm excited,
dope, dude. Yeah.
Some video game music type shit.
Some stuff up on the horizon for you, buddy.
Hopefully.
That's gonna be dope.
It's all about commitment to actually like working on it. Is the biggest struggle.
Yeah.
Is trying to find the time to sit down and record your vocals and take your vocals and send them to whoever's doing.
That's not your main concern right now.
Yeah.
That's like whenever I wrote the book. Like I wrote that during COVID, and I had all the time in the world.
Yeah.
And like now I have the second book like halfway written, and it's like now I have the baby and stuff though too. So it's like that's a whole thing.
It becomes very difficult to.
Yeah, you don't get 6 to 8 hours to just sit and write.
And that's what you need.
Yeah, it literally. Yeah. Like I would just take the whole day.
Yeah.
Just fucking sit
like
and write. It was dope.
The Go Home song that I showed you, like the first song that I ever did, that took like an hour. So it was like super quick process. Like, I mean, not to make the beat, like to make the whole beat and all that, it took like days.
Yeah, for sure.
But just to sit down and do the song, it was like an hour recording. Just on my own. Mm-hmm. And that's obviously why it doesn't sound like professionally recorded.
It still sounds good, but yeah.
But you're like, so I think that's the biggest
like
thing is like, that's done by like I said, it's like $700 to go to this guy named Alex Gerst. Mm-hmm. He's like he owns this place called Empire Studios.
Okay.
It's worked with like they've worked with all sorts of people. They worked with
the company that Hunter works for. I'm not sure.
Oh, who'd they work with? They work with a band that's big as fuck now. I know they worked with Papa Roach one time.
Oh, nice.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But there's another band. But anyway, they're like old style rock.
Right in there then.
So that's usually the place that we go to. But it's just like I don't want to go there for my solo music that's gonna get like 5 listens.
Well, if you get the right production and like, get
that's the biggest thing. Promotion is like so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Cause you have like a good idea and you like, I did TikTok for a while and I got pretty big on TikTok. Like I reached like a little over 20,000 followers.
It though. Like I have like, I mean, I don't know, like right under like 1,000 followers, I guess, on like Instagram. And it's like, I get like not even close to that on views, so it's not like none of them are.
It doesn't circulate.
Good. Yeah.
But like, you have like 1 or 2 videos go viral. And so I was like, okay, well, let's just try to make more videos go viral. And then when you like try to make a viral video, it doesn't work. And then you make like some random fucking video of you doing some stupid bullshit. And it's like millions of views. And I'm like, why? Like what?
Because TikTok is crazy, bro.
Dude, it's so wicked.
I still haven't.
That's like my biggest thing is if I could figure out the secret to getting things to blow up on social media, like that, I think that is just like your first step.
Yeah. Let me know what you get. But
yeah, I fucking hope I figure it out.
Yeah, so you got some big stuff coming up there. You're going to graduate from college, so like you got some big stuff going on.
Big steps.
Yeah. Chilling over at your job over there, man.
Yeah.
So what's your what's the name of your? So it's Zativa band or Zativa Kid. Yeah. So that's the band, and then your solo.
Solo stuff is Scorpio. So it's with a dot. Yeah. Scorp.io.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm stoned. I'm trying to remember.
No, you're good.
Stuff,
you're good.
My bad, bro.
It's
how do they find you on like Instagram and shit?
My Instagram is Chandler Chan. So it's my name, Chandler, and then CHANNN.
Nice.
Because someone took the 2N one. I used to have it.
Sons of bitches.
I got my social media was all pretty like up there. Like I had like 4,000 or 5,000 on Instagram, and then it got banned.
Yeah.
Because my Facebook got hacked.
Fuck.
It's just the worst.
And then you can't get it back.
And you can't get it back. No, they were like I like proved that I was me and that like this person wasn't me, and they were like sorry like. What they posted or whatever was like against terms of conditions.
Fuck, man.
And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, it wasn't me.
Do it, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'd like to get Ostin, but I think somebody has it. So I think I've looked.
Dude, the name on the social media is the hardest. Like I want to start a YouTube channel, and my YouTube tagline and like my Twitch and stuff is Mullet Guy 69. And now I like don't have the mullet anymore, so it doesn't really work. But I want to keep it anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, Chandler Channel on Instagram.
Fuck what your name is, dude.
Yeah.
Just got there, make dope shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But so I guess let's go ahead and let these guys go. We'll chill out for a second, maybe celebrate a little bit more, and then.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on, man. It was wonderful.
Dude, I'd love
to come back, talk about different bullshit.
Definitely. Yeah, we'll catch you down the road and see where these things lead. Yeah, dude. This is gonna be awesome.
Maybe when I get some new music out, I can come and talk about it.
Definitely.
Do a little live performance.
Yeah, let me know for sure. Yeah. All right, guys. We're out of here. You guys be good.
Peace.
Stay golden. All that shit. Bye.
World peace.